Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dawn World. I know this isn't what you're used to seeing for the beginning of an episode, but we had a little bit of a technical mix-up with the original recording, so we're going to do this so that you guys can at least have a bit of a review. So, previously, the party found themselves on the outskirts of Heartmount, but before entering the village, the party wanted to do a bit of recon. After observing from a bird's eye view via Festus, which is Sybil's bird companion, the party found that the village was occupied by Vigons, was not exactly unexpected, but it was also occupied by orcs, which was not expected. Raylog did eventually reach out to a longtime friend of his father's, Durik, which is the village butcher. Reached out to him to see if, one, if he was still alive, and two, to see if he had any information and could bring Raylog and the rest of the party up to speed on what has transpired in the absence of Raylog and Dothra. After being informed on what has transpired, the party observed through Festus for a bit longer before deciding to risk entering the village and confronting Raylog's uncle in his home. The plan that they came up with was that the Vigons would be disguised by Kara, and Toravine would hide out in one of the Vigons' backpack. And then Sybil and Kara would end up finding their own way through the village and to the High Chief home where Raylog's uncle was staying. Thanks to some quick thinking on Sybil's part, Kara and Sybil did manage to meet up with the rest of the party at the High Chief home. And they met up there relatively around the same time and made their way inside from both the front and back entrances. It was then that the Vigon siblings confronted Raylog's uncle, and Raylog was given a choice on to challenge his uncle via the old traditions or the new. And Raylog wanting to challenge his uncle not only for the right to lead, but also to challenge his uncle on his beliefs in the old traditions. Raylog chose to challenge his uncle by the old traditions. And that is where this week's session picks up. There we go. All right. So as Sybil grabs up all those papers and anything that seems important, what are you thinking is your plan going forward here? Are you just going to go up and make yourself known and follow the Vigon siblings, or are you going to try to stick to the shadows and kind of watch things from afar and see how things pan out, or what are your thoughts here?
I think that it would be best if we follow along, but I imagine there's quite a number of people that are following, because it wasn't just the uncle alone in the house.
Yeah, there were 6 other Vigons in there with
We
him.
can easily follow behind and, catch cover as we can, take refuge in the shadows as we follow along out towards where they're going, rather than make our presence fully known, because I feel like that's an advantage to the siblings to have our presence still kind of unknown, or at least our connection to the siblings still kind of unknown.
Okay, so you do not want to
be like,
immediately make yourself known.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not busting the door down. What I miss?
Sybil is not with us quite yet, so I think she would probably go along with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think so too.
To be undiscovered, at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
To
now either go at the front or back, as long as they're not.
We still want to know what's
yeah.
happening, but
yeah.
we don't want to interfere in a way that puts them in jeopardy.
She's not going to go out there with her family crest. Okay, break it up.
All I have
She's
here.
following, because this is an internal thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll any stealth checks for you and Oak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to roll mine.
All right.
See if you cough on the way going
close.
down in the backpack.
Stop doing those big steps, man. It's
So remind
making
me.
my stomach roll.
Remind me. I have Cloak of Elvenkind on, which gives me a 15% advantage modifier. I forget what that means when I roll.
Is that already written down on your sheet?
Means whatever it says for
What is it- what is
for
the-
what you have,
what is
you
the-
add 15% and you can roll below that and be fine.
Okay, so no less than that. All right.
Unless you already added it in.
It should be on
somewhere.
miscellaneous there.
Oh, there it is. It did get added in.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
So it's already
So-
part of it.
Unless you want double tap. I mean, I'm not.
No.
Okay.
There will be no double tapping.
I do not make it on Move Silently.
Everyone's noisy. Milling around.
Hide in Shadows, I do make it.
That's good.
Okay.
That's what we're after.
Oak.
Oh, yes, that's right. I have multi.
Is he a 50?
Multi-prong.
If it's not listed, then he's a 50.
He's listed as a 50.
He's a 50.
And then you don't have to have Oak come with you. You can have him stay at
He
the house.
makes it for Shadows, and he makes it for Silently.
There you go.
Okay.
He fits
He's
right in.
more quiet and silent.
You should have been
than me.
riding on him.
Yeah, no one will notice that.
Hugging on him like a necklace.
You know. Look, that bear is wearing a
I'm assuming
human
that's probably her.
Yes.
instead of a human wearing a bear.
What were you thinking? Oh, I'm sorry. No.
I wasn't, apparently. No.
She said she'll be hiding around only if she doesn't get called out for it.
See?
I mean, do you slide out in the back and make yourself, and not make yourself known? As she said, only if she gets called out for it. So if the jig is up, then
She'll
Okay.
go along.
She'll cop
Yeah, she'll
to
go
it.
along.
Okay.
She'll cop to it.
Do you have her character sheet still?
I have her old character.
Yeah.
sheet. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, she has 1,000 life points.
We all knew that.
Like she had the multiplier too, because she was good.
Was.
Yeah.
She's one of the good guys.
Remember, these are the old.
And she hasn't healed up yet.
No, and she.
This is old, and these are old character sheets,
Oh,
everyone.
She just doesn't know when to let it go, though. Otherwise, I'm on my way to the place where the guy got in prison real quick. With Festus letting me know what's going on in the fight, since he is on the roof right now. Festus is on the roof.
And he's a what?
So she's going over to the barracks.
Just if she doesn't get called out for not going with them, she says she wants to make her way to the place where that guy got put into prison real quick.
She wants to sneaky sneak
Apparently
while
she
they're
wants to
otherwise
release somebody.
occupied.
And then
Okay.
Festus letting her know what's going on with the fight. So, in other words, Festus hears and says, oh, well, everyone needs to be here. He'll tell her a Raylog chose that the group is going to fight, so we need you. So that would let her
Okay.
know to come over if she's needed.
Okay.
How long does it take to make the arena?
You don't know.
Oh, that's a good question. You mean literally make it? To set up the square, set it up, right?
Yeah.
Find
Okay.
the logs.
All right. Yeah,
find
because
the
it just
name.
wasn't an arena when we came in.
No, there was the statue, which you guys don't know if that's where you're going, where they're going or not.
All right.
So,
But
but
it's
he
pro-
said assemble the ring. So
So it has to be assembled, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be just everyone standing around with their hands together in a circle.
yeah,
We don't.
it could be.
Well, all the vendors have to show up because they have to sell the merchandise and all the food.
Yeah. It's a moneymaker, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so
At least half.
that
of it.
is what Sybil wants to do, going over
Okay.
to the barracks. Kara,
yes.
do you want to go along with that, with her, or is she going by herself?
She's going by herself because Torvine's in a backpack.
I'm in the back.
I am the only one who is free from the
On
luggage
the outside.
and
Okay,
the extra
so
errands. So
Mention that to her if she's going to the barracks that means she's going alone.
I'm sorry, we're just luggage to you.
The whole idea of, hey, leave a spot for me in your luggage so I can
Um,
tag along.
okay. Which she may decide to make her way that direction and then decide, okay, well, I'm giving up on that anyway. So, but, okay, so, Vigons, you follow your uncle, and you guys end up making your way to, let me switch the music here.
Gotta get those strings in there.
To the village square, and you guys see the barricades that are there that Sybil described, along with the monument there for your ancestor that established the peace and established the whole lion heart and the pauldron and the heart of the mountain and all that kind of stuff. You see that at the center, and you can already see, and Kara, you can see this as well, as you're kind of dodging in between buildings and going under porches and things like that for the different homes. You can already see people starting to come out of their homes and people poking out, their windows and seeing something's going on, and
sudden
there's
it's their
looks, and then
business, too.
people start following, and there's a crowd that starts to follow this group of the uncle and the 6 that were there with the Vigon siblings as well. And Torvine, you can hear more and more footsteps kind of joining up behind where you are riding along in the backpack. You can hear more individuals seeming to gather around in the immediate vicinity.
Sleep.
So are there orcs and stuff joining in as well?
Some,
question,
yes,
good question.
and but for the most part, it is Vigons that are joining in.
Okay.
But eventually, you guys end up in the village square, and your uncle once again says, "Assemble the ring!" And people start to, what's going on? You can hear whispers kind of going amongst the crowd that's behind, and then you see people start fanning out and form a circle around here. Now, granted, there's not that many people right now, so it only gets a little bit down this way.
With some caps.
But as your uncle yells that, there's more people that start filtering in from different parts of the village.
Should go along.
Your uncle then makes his way to the center, right next to the barricades, and kind of stands up on one of the spikes that are sticking out, and kind of stands up on 2 of them, and you can kind of hear like the wood creaking under his weight as he kind of stands up on them.
Well, he needs to go and die.
And are
You wouldn't know that.
what are you doing as he
Well, you're already carrying some weight more than you
he
should.
steps up? What are you doing?
It's a water.
You, Raylog, and
What?
Daldra.
He's doing what?
He's standing up on the barricade here. He's standing up on 2 of the pieces of wood sticking out that are closer to the bottom, just to try to get a little bit more height. He's standing.
To talk to people?
It seems like he's
Okay.
going to give a speech of some
I see.
sort.
I have an announcement.
Monologue.
I didn't know if you wanted to walk up
need a
next to
moment to
him, or just
brag.
stand there and stop midway, or you tell me.
Moment to be
I'd probably
braggadocious.
stop.
Let me get this up. All right. So we have Raylog, and we have your sister. Let's say she's probably a little bit behind you.
She's a little slow.
And we'll have a few
Who are
of them. These are the 6
Vigon
Vigons that were
At the table,
at the table.
Tweedledum, Tweedledee. That's all we can do, is put a big standard under them. That's all we can do.
Essentially. I don't have 6 prepared. I have 5.
Yeah, that guy looks familiar.
Yeah. he's supposed to be a good guy. Then we got your uncle. All right.
Mr. Monologue.
Yes.
One who
Syndrome.
wants more kudos.
Stands up on
Palisade.
the palisades and says, "People of Heartmount,
And Vigon.
come, gather round.
If I'm
A challenge has been issued. A challenge of the old traditions." And you can see people in the homes around here, similar to when you guys were walking, kind of poke their heads out of the windows
Are
and
we
see
allowed
kind of
to
what's
look?
going on. And then people start filtering through, and there's more of a semicircle that forms. Not just Vigons, but also orcs start making their way through here.
No elves?
No.
Not yet.
You don't see any. Well, you're in a backpack, so you can't see. So if they want to look for elves, they can look for elves, but you're in a backpack.
You know pretty much.
Well, the spies. Yeah. So Vigons and orcs begin to kind of filter in and begin forming a circle around the outside of the village square here.
Kumbaya.
Behold! And he reaches a hand out towards Raylog.
Oh, he's so loving.
The challenger, Raylog, son of Gonzath, who seeks to challenge me for the title of High Chief. And you can see now that more people have filtered in, that there's close to 70 individuals now making the making this circle and have gathered around the square, forming the circle around the outside. And you can hear whispers amongst them, like, "What's that? Is that Raylo? I thought he was dead." Like, you can just hear little bits and pieces of whispers going on in the crowd. And then Kudo follows up with saying, "I, Kudo." And
That's your
you
name.
hear a voice ring out from off to the left side here. "Kudo!" And you see people start like looking behind them and start to make a way for someone to walk through. And you and Doffer see an orc make his way into the village square.
Do you look familiar?
Is that another uncle?
Looks like the
Uncle
orc
Joe.
with the twin swords on the back and well armored.
Oh, we had his name.
Yeah, one that seems that you guys have seen multiple times, and I'm waiting for
Gurge?
Yes, Gurge.
I don't have that
Make
written
his
down
way
anywhere.
towards Kudo, and you can see Kudo is kind of like in his
Mo-
climactic moment of I'm making a
Oh, I
speech,
love-
huzzah, hurrah for me. And you can just see the annoyance come over his face, and he looks over as his name is yelled out by this orc.
Like, what do you
The
want?
outsider.
Gurge, which I did have a mini for him, but I don't think I brought it today, so I will just throw this
Throw it.
one.
Oh, hold on, I have one.
I have just a generic orc.
Yeah, never mind. I killed him.
Melted him down for party.
I replaced
So
him with
the
a
orc
barbarian.
approaches your uncle and says, "What is the meaning of this?"
I have questions, sir.
And
That
you have
was,
a question?
that was Gurge.
No, Gurge does.
Gurge.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant
Yeah,
you
no.
as Kara.
No.
She walks up and is like, yep,
Which makes me
Wither bear.
where are you going at this point?
I
As
am-
this conversation is taking place, is there a rooftop you want to be on?
With a
Or
bear.
is there somewhere
Which
that
angle?
you
Blending into the crowd.
Which
Yeah.
angle are we coming from? Which direction?
You guys are coming from up that way.
Yeah.
Right, from up that way.
Yeah,
Then
they
I
came,
will be
this
under
street goes
here.
right up.
We're under here.
On the outside of the circle there.
Staying under this porch house on stilt part. We're
Ooh.
staying in.
That's in case it floods.
Yes. We'll just
In
ride
the
the.
mountains.
We'll ride the mudslide down.
Yeah.
This is way better than
I'll get-
swinging you from a rope, Oak.
Get Oak over here, maybe he can hold the paper down.
Oaken claw.
There we go.
He's
Okay.
even looking over. What are you doing?
What are you doing, woman?
What are we doing again?
All right.
Let's go with that plan again.
What is the meaning of this? And Kudo says, a matter that does not concern you, orc.
Yeah. No.
Everything that goes on in this village is my concern.
Yeah.
Me?
Or have you forgotten, Kudo, who helped you put you in the position to begin with? And his sentence is cut off as Kudo reaches out and kind of does the dad thing for a little kid and grabs the head.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of just holding him there, lifts him up with one arm.
Does anything glow when he does that?
No glowing.
But then again, you don't have anything.
No,
right
no,
now.
no. Sure.
So
Well, if I hit.
I love how the
something-
one in the backpack is asking questions right now,
Yeah.
and he can't see
Somebody
anything.
I just don't want them to-
He can't see anything.
I speak for their eyes.
Why would we see anything glow?
As Raylog keeps getting
It doesn't mean
kicked
it's
in the
up.
back.
If you hit someone with a sword, when it activates, it glows.
Yeah, there's like a little shimmer that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, like sparks concept.
Point of order. Who has the backpack that Torabine is in? Is it
Raylog.
Raylog or is it Dothra?
Right, look.
Okay. Alright. But you also are under the porch, but you're kind of blocked by
Yeah.
individuals that are now filtered
Watching.
in behind there, so you
We look
can't.
like we're
You can
perfect.
hear the conversation,
You
but
can
you
climb that
cannot
tree.
see. If you wanted to climb up on the
What
roof,
did
you
you
can
say?
do that, but that is up to you. But
Has
as
to
of
be
now,
right
you
hand.
can't see, but you can hear the
Climb on your
conversation.
bear.
Okay, but and Festus is observing and hearing, so he can convey this.
Festus
to
is
Sybil.
hearing this whole thing, which is
Yes.
another thing of
Yeah.
she may decide to continue going to the barracks or not. This guy should be a little bit closer, like right there.
Because the barracks is down that way.
It's this direction.
That way.
It's like
So she would have went
over
out the
this
back door and
direction.
went
Yeah,
that
she would have
way.
went that
Well,
But
she
is
went
it
forward.
about the same distance that we came to here as it is from here to the barracks?
It would be a little bit farther because it's down in
Okay.
this area.
Tucked away.
But then she's also trying to be quiet and avoid versus
Well, I mean, everything's here, so.
yeah, but she also had to worry about people filtering in from the rest of the village coming
Passing
towards
by
the
her.
center as well,
Okay.
and not just
Yeah, most of them would ignore her anyways because this is much more higher priority.
There's so many weirdos in town these days.
Yeah,
you
it's not
see-
the same.
the orc is cut off in his sentence,
By
and
being picked
Kudo
up.
grabs him on the head and lifts him up, and the orc
Is he like
wearing.
squeezing or
I mean, he's squeezing enough to have a
To
grip like a
lift him up.
basketball to
kill him or?
Not
No,
this
it's
point, no.
but
He
it's
just-
enough to hang on to
Yeah, he
a
just-
200-pound
It's
orc
a
and
point
lift him
of
up out of the
power.
ground.
yeah, and picked him up and is holding him like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
He
He
didn't
lifts
want
him
people to
up
hear what he
with
said.
one arm to be at eye level with your uncle.
Okay.
And he did step down from the
Palisade.
palisades to do that as the orc kind of approached him. But so picks the orc up, and as he's holding him there, your uncle says, "You seem to have forgotten that I don't answer to you. You are nothing." Nothing but a mud smear on the bottom of my boot. And you can start to hear a little as the helmet, the metal helmet that the orc is wearing,
No, he's squeezing.
starts to cave in, and you can see the orc's kind of like reaching up to try to like grab his arms or grab his fingers and try to stop it. And Dothra can see this as well, and you can see the helmet start to cave in as he's squeezing, and you just hear the conversation, and all of a sudden you hear the
Boom.
Can I peek? I mean, I'll put my
you're
head out of
facing that direction.
around his, but I can pop out like this. And
Oh yeah, with the Vigons looking at you.
I don't care.
Raylog had more hair.
You see
So
that?
are you
Grab my
poking
hair and
out
he's
to
driving
watch
me
or
around.
no?
Yeah,
Okay.
It would be possible for him to hide.
yeah. So he's
Okay.
got a pet.
Okay. The uncle begins to squeeze, and the metal begins to creak.
Any red?
What? As
Drip,
he's.
drip, drip.
Oh yeah, there starts to. After a while, there ends up being a little bit of crimson.
See, this
that
is why
starts
I
to come
talk.
down. And
Does he go limp?
as he's getting ready to,
No,
as
Waiting for the
Kudo
bell.
goes
He's not going
to
that far.
speak again, one of the Vigons behind the two of you speaks up and says, "What's that in your backpack?" And he kind of like approaches and goes to reach for the backpack.
What are you gonna do?
I'll turn around and face him.
So
Wait,
now the
what do you
backpack
mean?
is facing Kudo.
Something
Like, would I have noticed him doing?
I mean, you would have felt like a little bit of rustling, and then like the
Yeah, I've been
And
doing
then,
that a
like,
little bit.
the leaning out. You would have felt the weight
Weight.
different, like move to one side as he's like peeking out the back.
I'm 18 inches I'm a yardstick almost moving in your backpack.
Yeah. So you would feel like the weight kind of shift and whatnot, and you would sense that he's moving around and that he's probably like leaning out.
Curiosity is about to kill a cat.
But now it's seeming to be more confirmed as this person's asking something, or at least noticed something about
Can I
the
do
backpack.
something in his approachment then? Sleep.
Okay. You want to sleep the Vigon that's approaching?
Yeah.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
adult
Make a
answer
roll.
to everything.
Yeah, tell me
I
how
don't know
much,
what to do. Go take a nap. I don't know what to do. Sleep on it.
Granted, he's already said what's in your backpack, so he's already drawn
He already
attention
wants
to
Not
it.
that
So
much.
now,
Not that
so-
much. You're still doing that over there.
They want
It's
to
not
look
that
in
much.
there.
Sleep will give me 30d6. Yeah. Alright, there's 10, 3, 4, 14, 15. That's 7.5 life die. And he rolls a save with a -6 on his wisdom.
I'm trying to do math in my head. What's 16 times 7?
16 times 7.
Yeah. 70.
7 times 8 is 56, so 112.
Yeah. That's not enough life points.
It's not life points, it's
Life die. He has more
So-
life points than that.
so he's 8th level.
I don't know what level it is, but I know how many life points he has. He's Vigonian, so
Well, sure.
he's a beefier guy.
But
Yeah,
it's
I-
done by how many levels? What level is he?
Yeah.
I get that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
just
not quite sure how that relates
Off the
to the
top of
level.
What matters is how many
Off the top of the head.
life. He's not a creature. In 112 is normal life die, 16 points, and that's 7 levels.
Mhm.
So he is less than that in levels because he's a Vigon, just like he is, except for he's a barbarian, so he has one more extra set of dice. So it probably, compared to how many points he has, it 7. He would need 140 points worth of life points compared to the life die that I rolled.
Yeah, that's close to what he has.
So, because he gets more life than the regular life die, he would be lower than level 7. He's probably like level 5.
I'll just roll. I'm just gonna go off the roll whether he passes or not. And he rolled a natural 20, so that's a
That's
failure.
fair.
So he falls over and falls asleep. However, there seems to be interest from the two people that were on either side of him and wondering why he just fell asleep and what he was talking about with the backpack. So they begin to approach and say, "Okay, what's in the backpack? And what did you do to him?"
He went
I
night
didn't do anything to him. He just fell asleep. He just
Right.
fell over.
He just
probably
got
Is he okay?
sick and
Locked his
Can I
tired
eyes.
of you.
bend over, see if he's okay?
He just got sick
Yeah,
and tired
I
of
mean,
you.
he's
Just
fast
fall
asleep.
He's asleep.
He needed to
It's
go
the middle of the
night-night.
day and he just randomly fell asleep.
He must have partied all night.
While the one's talking, the other one's making his way around to look at the backpack.
Someone goes, must have been bad beef.
I'm in it. I can't teleport.
Are you coming out, or what are you doing?
No, I'm staying in. I just had my head. When he approached, I went down in his sleep and went inside the rest of the backpack. No, I'm not climbing out.
The other one that goes behind it ends up going and tries to take the backpack off of you, off your back.
So you go up to the
Around and
challenge
stop him.
person. Yeah, you're cool. Okay.
So he just comes up and kind of grabs the top
No
of it and goes
respect.
to try to pull it off the back.
Oh, gonna stop him? Gonna turn around and
Yep.
kind of bat him away?
Give me the backpack.
It's my backpack.
I was
Okay.
already logged
Well, then
in.
I'm gonna
Kind of
look
that.
inside of it then. If you want to keep your backpack.
Can I, so
Find
I'll,
a double
I will
XL
like take it
t-shirt.
off my back and bring it in front of me, and I'll open it up.
I'm clawing
And-
down underneath the other items that you have.
I mean, they can see that something's moving in the backpack. There's stuff moving. There's things moving.
It's because he's picking it up and wiggling it. You can shake it like.
Just saying, they can see that stuff's moving in it. And
I don't think you thought this through very well.
Peeking? Wow, it
Clink,
doesn't matter.
clink, tink, tink,
So
tink, tink.
this whole time, your uncle's just
Everything's
over there
falling on
holding
top
the
of
orc and stopped squeezing, but is kind of just watching
Holding it.
this whole thing take place. As the orc is still trying to peel like his fingers away.
Say what you're gonna
Feet
say.
start windmilling.
I will reach in and I will pull you out.
That's fine.
Ah, and
Hold, I
who
can
would
hold
this
someone else
be?
by the
One
head
of the
too.
Vigons says that was investigating.
I'll put him on the ground.
Is this your little pet?
No, he's a friend.
Ah. Huh. Well, you're a cute little thing, aren't you? A little rough around the edges or hard around the edges. All right.
Little gruff.
And they just say, you can stand over there by your sister. And they go back to, they kind of like shake the other guy awake and try to wake him up. That's a 14, he's still asleep.
Had a long
Well,
night
that's
party.
one we don't
But
have.
eventually they just kind of grab him and like drag him back to the side of the circle.
So you tripping.
And
So
they end
I'm,
up-
I'm to stand next to Dothra.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
You're gonna be back here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll suck right up to her leg.
But
There's
another
sleepy guy.
Vigon ends up coming forward and ends up taking the place of the one that fell asleep. So
Oh yeah, so
And
there
he
is
only has
5
10 like
for
that.
Oh, so was it one of the group?
yeah, one of the 6 guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
they're
was
by
with-
the table.
There were 6, even though he only had 5 minifigures.
but that's not the only ones that are loyal to your uncle. So
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
there's other people.
Just the ones.
All right, so now that has been resolved, your uncle goes back to looking at the orc and says, after squeezing, and says, "You're nothing but a nuisance and a mere mud smear on the bottom of my shoe." And just as you thought that the helmet probably couldn't take any more, he gives it one last squeeze, and you think, oh my goodness, this helmet's gonna like just, and the orc's gonna, his head's just gonna go,
Like a steel toe
Yeah.
on toes.
like, you think that the head's just gonna cave in, but before it does, you see your uncle just
Flame.
throw him, and he goes sailing 15 feet.
So did he, while he was there, was he trying to like hit him at him? with
No,
a
he was
weapon
just
or
trying
anything?
to get your uncle to
Oh.
let go of the
Release,
helmet.
yeah.
So he
does
couldn't
1d6
like
damage.
take it off the helmet. Off?
There's a strap that holds it
And he
on,
couldn't
so
do
he's
that.
like,
He couldn't get his
couldn't-
fingers on
he
it.
wasn't thinking that. He was
Okay.
just trying to.
Bleeding
Okay.
pressure.
And as the orc lands and kind of like looks up at your, kind of like lays there, looks up at your uncle.
So
Your
is
uncle
there
says,
a lot of blood?
You're a dead man.
it's just a little bit of trickle down both sides that you can see.
Just a drizzle.
Kind of like where a little bit past the temple would be. Your uncle says, best you remember that. And next time, the next time that you address me, orc filth. And the orc kind of glares at your uncle and then slowly gets up and goes back and enters into the crowd on the side.
I guess I don't need that chin strap anymore.
Your uncle then
Never
says,
gonna
now,
put a chin strap on my helmet ever again.
where was I? Ah,
Challenge.
yes. I, Kudo, accept the challenge.
Good for you.
Is that with 2 O's in the middle?
Kudo?
Yeah.
No, it's Kudo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
you-
kudos to you.
Like
Yes.
on Reddit.
Oh, well, like that snack, Kudo. So, food bar.
And as he says, I accept the challenge, there's he kind of like looks in your direction, but you can tell that it's not at you.
Oh no, he wants me.
He can't see you at this point. He saw like you get pulled out and
Yeah.
whatnot, but that's it. He just knows that you're behind and off to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
But he nods, and I need Dothra and Torvine to make either a strength or dex save. Your choice.
It would be Dex for me. 'Cause I have a 90.
Actually, this would be a check. I'm sorry.
Whenever she decides to call, you're gonna have to unlock your phone because it's set to fingerprint mode.
Oh, okay.
So
You know, I should.
if you switch it
This
to number
here.
mode, you can always just let me
Oh,
have
you did
it.
Anyways, I rolled a 10 out of my 16.
Okay.
Thought I put one there, but I guess I didn't.
I made it. I was right on it.
Okay. So you just made it. Okay.
Good for you.
What's your level of success there?
Mine's a great success.
Okay, not quite enough. You feel,
Oh, I need
Dother feels 2 sets of arms grasp both sides of her, one on each side, and force her to her knees, down on her knees. And you feel 2 sets of arms grab you on either side. One goes for you and misses, and you kind of hop out of the way, but the other one ends up managing to grab you and is holding you.
I'll accept to go down.
Okay.
I see her go down, and we're surrounded, so why should I struggle that type of thing? Yeah,
I'm just
yeah, I
I'm
understand.
playing it out how I
Yeah.
rolled.
Yeah, that's fine.
But now Dothra is being held down on her knees, and Torvine is being held by one of the Vigons that were behind you guys. However, Raylog, you stand there and you are not touched.
For some reason.
What do you do in this situation now that your 2 comrades have been subdued in some way now? Do you do anything, or
Does he say anything?
not right now? He hasn't. This is in the moment as this is like your sister's being forced towards. He's like, you know, and you can hear her kind of struggling and being forced to her knees, and then you can hear Torvine kind of being jostled around and then,
Roughed up.
Yeah.
You're jerks.
Do you do
Playground
anything?
punks.
I'll ask, is there a reason why you're holding Dothra and my friend?
And then they end up getting dragged off to the side here. Your uncle looks you in the face and says, "Come now, boy. You can't honestly be that naive as to believe that I would allow this to be anything more than just you and me. See, your father was naive as well. Naive as to what lengths I would go to achieve what I believe in. Though, in the end, I think he realized his error when I gave him the same choice I gave you. But like you, he rejected it. So I removed him from play. That, my dear nephew, is how far I am willing to go to achieve what I believe in. But don't worry. Don't worry, nephew. You may have rejected my offer, as your father did. But I'm not gonna kill you. Not yet, anyway. Not before your sister watches you be beaten within an inch of your life. And you can see like a small grin begin to form on the side of his mouth. And you then watch helplessly as she fights and suffers the same fate of all those who seek to keep me from achieving my goal. And then watch each of watch your friend die as well. Then, and only then, will you be given the sweet release of death. Do you have anything to say?
No.
Kevin's like, oh no!
And it's like, I have to talk now?
Like I can't. Like it doesn't seem like anything I could say would.
I mean,
let me fight with
but
my
you can.
friends.
Like it.
It's just
It
a
may,
rebuttal.
it,
has
it
nothing to do
may,
with
it
convincing.
may not do, it may not make any difference, but you can still say something.
He's also kind of baiting you, like he wants you to blow your top
Okay.
to prove that he has that much power over you. He wants to get under your skin.
He already admitted murdering your dad, pretty much.
He wants to see if it makes you crumble.
For pleasure.
Well, Raylog will say that. I challenge.
Does this make you angry at all? That it seems like he's telling you that he's going to beat you
I mean,
within
are they-
an inch of your life, and then he's going to force your sister to fight in the ring and most likely die, and then Torvine, and you're going to watch helplessly, and then after that's all said and done, he's going to kill you? I mean, does that... And then also seems to have admitted that he killed your father. Like, does that anger you in any way?
I mean, yeah, it would anger Raylog. I mean, he definitely. I guess I would think he would kind of already have figured that out in a roundabout way, but like, just hearing the confirmation and just kind of making the situation even worse. Like, yeah, that would be pretty irritating and frustrating. And so, are they just further away, or are they just being like taken to?
No,
some
they're
other...
just being held there at the outskirts of the circle that's been formed.
Okay.
We're next to the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Essentially.
Because I
We were
didn't
too
know if they
close
were.
to
Okay.
Your turn to monologue.
Right.
If you want to.
No, it is his turn.
Unless you just want to, like, and just go in and just start swinging. I mean, that's up to you. Like, if you're just so ticked off that you just, like, I can't take it anymore and I'm just going in swinging.
But make sure your chin strap's undone.
That is not the
As he
music.
takes
Oh no,
his,
that's right.
as he takes his runner's mark, click.
Yeah.
You tell me.
You're not ready for this.
I mean, your uncle is standing there right against the palisades there, and he said all these things. Like, you tell me what you want to do. Like, this is... You can have a conversation, or just start going ham, or whatever. I mean, this is up to you. This is your moment.
Okay, so Raylog will be, I guess, kind of mad, and he will just, knowing that if things aren't going his way and it's not going to work out very well with not being able to do it with his friends. But like the arena's not built, nothing's ready.
Oh, the ring's already formed. There's people all
Well,
around.
they
It's
were
a
talking,
person.
So is the
people
ring
were
the
getting
people?
busy.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
People were getting busy while he
I knew it
was
wasn't
busy.
like the
blah,
gallows
blah,
or
blah,
something.
blah, 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 blah,
Well, I mean, it could have been like
I mean, I can
A
put,
very formal,
I can put a
like,
whole bunch of
built-
people, like a
Yeah.
whole bunch of
thing.
miniatures out, but I didn't want to clog up
Yeah.
the map. So
He was thinking
No.
like the WWF. There's a
Yeah, I didn't know if it was
No,
like
no,
no,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
physical
No, you
arena
have
that's built
pretty
out of
much
wood
this whole
and stuff.
entire.
Okay.
You have this whole
So
entire
loud.
area
the
here
cage match.
that to work
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring the people's elbow or no?
And Kara, while this whole thing's
What
going
about
taking place, are you climbing up on a roof or anything? Or are you still just sitting there listening to the conversation?
I mean, I think what we would do is it looks like there's the.
Especially after the
Yeah.
last little dialogue that
It looks like there's something else underneath this deck, but I can't tell what it is.
there is a ramp here that goes up to the door. There's a ramp that goes up because there's a
Well,
porch.
to be more subtle, because coming out to the
But
ramp
you said
would
you
kind
were
of
under the
alert
porch.
these. Yes.
But granted,
I'm
it is
getting there.
pretty. It is pretty congested right here because there's
So-
people standing all through here.
That's why I'm not going to take the ramp. We are going to climb up the tree, and then we are going to use the tree to get up on there, onto the deck. There's a tree right there.
So you
And I'm
want
a
to get up on the
ranger,
deck.
so
There
I'm-
are people
I'm taking
standing
the tree.
on the deck.
That's okay. They wouldn't be surprised to see more people wanting to see the fight.
But someone not Vigonian and a bear might stand out.
I have the cloak of Elven Climb.
Well, that doesn't
But
make
your
you
bear
visible.
doesn't.
I just said Klein. Elven Klein.
Kelvin Klein. Oh, we're fashionable.
We know what's going on the social media this week. Have you bought Elven Klein?
Oh, there you go. New brand.
Everybody's wearing it. Show that you are really
You can be
of
one of the
royal
vendors.
blood. Wear Elven Klein.
There you go.
Right?
Spritz, spritz.
We can make money out of this venture if we live.
Anyway, I'm going up the tree. I know I can go up the tree and I can stay there comfortably. Oak can too.
Is
Because
that big
bears can
enough of
climb
a tree?
trees.
I mean, it's a big enough tree.
I mean, house, tree.
It's
that is our size. reference.
Vigonian size.
See, here's a house.
It's a
Here's
great
a tree. The tree is the same
It's a
size
big-
or
it's a big
taller.
tree.
An
So-
Ewok land.
Like a
Okay.
mountain.
Go ahead and
climber,
make a climbing check then.
which is
for
Dex.
that.
Right.
No, it is.
No,
there's
it's
an actual
literal
talent.
Oh yeah, climbing. There it is. I was like, I haven't had to use it in a while. Where'd they go?
They ran away.
This is my brain all the time. Colin can attest to this. I rolled them. I didn't put them away.
I do that now and then when I'm storytelling. Where did I- And I just put something on
My
top.
doctor wants me to.
As she's doing
Yeah.
that, Rayla, what do you?
So, Raylog's,
Where's my pieces?
since Raylog's really mad, so he's just gonna essentially yell out that he's, because he's so mad, he's gonna yell out and just run at him and go, I'm trying to think of the words that I want to say to convey that. Like something like, all right, well, let's just start right now,
Okay.
and
Go ahead.
something to that effect.
Go ahead and
to go.
roll attacks because you're
Let's
just
just do what
lunging.
we're
Can we
going
roll
to
initiative?
do.
Yep.
Can I do
and
that
then
too?
you can roll initiative then. As
I
well.
feel left out.
Is mine low because I'm just starting?
No, you're getting a surprise
Surprise.
round of just lunging at it.
Got it.
I knew I should
My
have empowered your
climbing
weapon.
check failed.
I don't know. You did your own thing.
I know. Well, I couldn't have been in your backpack during the fight.
Why not?
Oh, they would have taken the backpack off.
Okay.
He already staged this. I'm just letting you know.
Oak makes the climb. I do not. I probably made it to branch 1 and that was all I had in me.
So I hit an 8. Then I hit a 12. And that's lower.
Okay. You go up, run
Your
up
heart's
to
not
your uncle, and
You should've just
We had to
Okay.
talk so much. Like, come on, man.
He goes, "Ah, you attacked me like the whelp that you are." I'm just waiting for it.
You go up and you have 2 warhammers, and you go up and you go to swing, and he just boom, grabs the one arm, and you go to swing with the other, boom, and then you kind of try to bring them together, and he just holds you in place like that. Well, looks like the boy's got some fight in him. All right, what'd you roll for initiative?
I rolled a 4.
All right,
I didn't time
he
it.
rolled a 7, so you go again.
Right.
Go ahead.
How far away is he from you?
Not far enough.
Another
feet?
12.
You talking Kudo or
13.
All of them.
Oh,
Those
right,
two.
I got a natural 20.
Yes.
Did a 13 hit?
all
I'm
of
kinda
them
thinking
as
no.
in who?
Allies.
The author's here. Kara is
Back
at the
there.
base of the tree here, and Oak is up in the tree. Right
Okay. So Raylog's 15 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Did a 13 hit? I'm kind of thinking no. Okay.
No.
With the 20.
Yep.
Okay. After he's done with his turn, can I do bless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
That's what will happen. Because he already did something before I even reacted. That gives him a plus 30. So he's gonna need it.
He's gonna need it.
What are we saying here?
That's what family does.
By the way, I found my other 2 die.
Oh, that's good.
When
Oh,
I
yeah.
tossed them back into the bag out of autopilot, they
Oh.
fell into an empty pouch.
So-
As you, go ahead. Go
It
ahead.
was 36.
36 points, and that's bludgeoning, correct?
Correct. Because they're
How much was it again? I'm sorry.
36.
36. And that's just one hit.
It's because of his 20.
Yes, that's
Okay.
a 20.
Yep. If it wasn't for that, it
It was
was
a 9 multiplied by 3 plus 9.
awesome. Makes up-
You swing, you break free of him, and then you go and swing, and you miss twice. But then on your backhand, you come up and clock him in the face, and it hits him, and he his head kind of goes to the side, and he reaches back to grab the sword that is on his back.
Raylog's gonna be tumbling.
I would like to rage. I would like to rage the rage of my ever-raging life. Kara, you attempt to climb up in the tree but fall down, and as you fall down,
Give money. No.
roll a silent check for move silently
noticed.
to see if you let out a as you hit the ground, or whether you are able to control it or not.
The silence. Move silently, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Now that I found my die, I make it. Because it was a 0. Right.
That's
a
100%.
percent it? That's 100.
That's 100%.
That's bad.
That's bad.
I teach. I've been thinking
That's
since.
bad.
It's almost like you want an audience.
Yeah. So you fall down on your back and you land on like a root that's there. Your back, right
You're
in the center of the
impaled.
back, and you're like, ah! as you fall,
Drama
as you
queen.
land,
Well,
as you
obviously,
land
because I have
on the
a pillar
ground.
on my
The
back.
drama queen.
And
I'm
ev-
really
all the
sure.
Vigons immediately look over what?
Make me sound like a
And
chicken.
there's several Vigons that make their way over to grab you and
Oh no.
grab a hold of you. You
I've
can,
provided
you
a
can
distraction.
you
Whatever
can
will
roll
happen.
resist or not. So
you can resist or not, but seems to be a whole town worth of people that could now be after you, or
Mhm. There's
So.
also a bear above my head.
yes, but
but he's not.
they haven't noticed that
Yeah,
yet.
he's
Yes.
not you,
How
'cause he's
close
quiet.
are they getting to me to check on
They
me?
are coming up to you.
And how many are there?
At
The
this
whole
point,
town?
3. There's 3 of them
Like
approaching
the whole
you.
town just ignores Raylog and.
No, but there's multiple
close
people
by, yeah.
here, and there's 3 that immediately turn around and start heading your direction.
Are they all men?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know some women came over.
Okay.
There are women on the outskirts, though.
Okay.
Skirts. That's funny. Women skirts.
Okay. So I have 2 options. Either, oh good, thank goodness, I was hoping I could get some help over here because I need it. Or Oak drops out of the tree
I like the other one.
like a lizard in Florida when the temperature drops.
I like the defenseless damsels better.
Yeah, I think that plays about better too, because then Oak's still there and I can always play Oak. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with.
give
Oh,
me-
thank goodness
Give
you
me
guys
an
are
acting check.
here. I do have
It's
it.
your charisma.
Okay, charisma, and I need to make a 12. I think that's what that means.
12 or lower.
Yeah, 12 or lower.
Roll really good, it might even work. Never mind.
It's a natural 20, isn't
Yeah.
it?
16.
Yeah, that's about
Yeah,
it.
they don't believe you, and
Well,
they grab a hold of
I
you,
turn up the wine a little bit, but it hurts.
and they bring you to the center,
Ow,
and
my
you are
arm.
being held much like Torvine, except there's one on each side.
Ow, my arm.
Where are all these amigos coming from?
All right,
Who are you?
Raylon.
I don't know who you are. I
This
heard
is
a
for
rooster
you.
show.
Okay, Festus gives the.
Yes, but I don't know what
Sure, but
she's doing. But
it's
Festus
noted.
is relaying all
It's
of
noted,
this.
yes. That way we need to
All right.
augment something.
Things are falling apart very fast.
18 to hit.
Not me trying to reach back, see if
Yeah,
there's
that
a
His
dent.
DR's low.
See if there's a dent in my
Okay.
quiver. If anything fell out when I fell. But the giant bear, he's fine.
As of now,
Nobody
there's
on the
not
deck has noticed there's a
21
bear.
points of slashing.
Okay.
For this one hit. However, as he brings that down, as he grabs the sword, he just brings it right down, misses, or you kind of deflect it with one of the hammers, and then he just comes back down, but it has both hands this time, and it just happens to go all the way through and actually cut you and do some damage.
Okay.
However, as it cuts down through, the rest of you that are there and present see a red flash, or what was the term I used before?
It wasn't glow. Well,
No, it was just like a
sparkle?
yeah, but you see just a
A
glint,
glint.
like a red glint as he connects with Raylog.
Sparkle would have been nice.
No, it's ability against your will.
The glint.
So you get the 21, but this is on top of that. Another 8 points of slashing on top of that.
Oh, it's a deeper cut.
Yes.
I see.
You can just see the little glisten of that, but Raylog, you see as this sword comes down, and the sword that he's using is exactly like the one on the mini here. How it's just a big
Big
sword,
fat
but
blade.
then it just kind of curves out at the end, and you
Okay.
see the end almost like start to glow like it's red hot, and like it would like a sword, like a hot. It cuts through
So does
you
it
like a
stay
hot
like that?
knife through butter. No, it's
Only
just
when it hits.
just when it hits you, it just like
Oh.
and
So
it
you
just
won't
like
bleed out. You cauterize.
it's and you have felt cuts before, and you know your damage negation and everything from being a barbarian helps. But this, for
Is it
whatever reason, it
evil
doesn't
feel?
negate it, but it's like a razor, just like right through. And
now,
it just,
now he would feel an ambience, a radiantness of evil from that hitting
Yes.
him. When it
He
so
would.
it doesn't. It feels not a natural cut slice,
correct.
but he gets the eerie evil feel.
Yes.
Not just because your uncle's bad. The item you could tell feels evil.
Correct.
What's your-
And would I know, is this a sword that he's always been known to have?
Not always.
Recently, maybe.
Is this something that he had like when I was a kid? I don't
Roll an intelligence check.
And now you did it.
Fail.
Okay. Something seems familiar about this blade, but you can't. It's not. You can't connect on what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your morality like?
It's like
All right.
12.
That's his turn.
Never
and,
mind then.
It's your turn.
I'll do bless in between these actions.
Yep.
You now have a +2 to your attack.
There's all of a sudden expands some glowing blue ring
You're up,
around.
Raylog.
I hope not.
Okay.
Your turn, Ray Ray.
That's 2. Okay.
I was gonna put the big guy asleep, but I decided it. Doesn't mean
It's
I
a
would.
natural 2. Another natural 2 because I hit something. He hit a 17.
That hits.
Alright. Oh, amazing big rolls. 17.
Okay.
You'd be tumbling again.
You'd be dumb.
Oop, don't want to use that.
He's gonna do that the whole fight, just so he can have a 13 DR.
Spot right. Man, if I could just reach up and touch you. I said that
Okay.
before and it didn't sound then and it doesn't sound
Alright.
right now, but
His turn.
elephant hide sure would be nice right now.
Yep.
That is a 22 to hit and a 14 to hit.
Yes, they both hit.
Okay.
He swung twice.
The great sword. 23 points of slashing.
Okay.
That's for the first hit. $26 points of slashing for the second.
Come, boy. Show me what you've got.
Sure, turn.
After Raylog goes, I would like to speak to him with a stone.
Okay.
Okay. Why not? I can't get close to him and talk. I mean, I know I need to stay where I am. I could try to slip up, but I'm not.
What's your max life points?
259.
Okay. Alright. Kim's got quite a bit of cleaning to do, apparently.
Well, they make sure they get the most out of the workers, I'll say that.
Yeah. Anyway. Alright. Your turn.
Okay. Ah, 19. So it's a 21. That's a 2. And that's a 12. So yeah, that's only one hit.
Okay.
So 13?
13.
Yep. 13 bludgeoning. He'll be tumbling again.
I'm in a. Even though I did submit and accept the bring me down to my knees,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fighting a hold on me, so there's no
No,
resistance.
I mean, he's holding you like this.
Oh, I understand.
But
I'm not.
other than that, like, he's focusing on the
Correct.
fight, but he's keeping pressure
Yeah.
on you.
And I'm making sure he doesn't feel a resist like to make him want to squeeze harder
Mhm.
to emphasize.
Okay.
Okay, and I will go in a position of a humility position where I will be concentrating on the Creator, like in a humble position. But I would also, since I'm down like this, and I will use the stone, and I'll speak out the Rayla.
In your mind.
So far, I'm not gonna be verbal.
And what do you say?
I'll say, Raylog, give everything you got, but because if you don't, what you have will be taken away. The strength is in you, but you need to use it all, or we all die. And that's what I say.
You hear Torvine's voice come into your head, and you hear these words. You can respond, but make it quick.
Oh, now you're into the gun.
Well,
Okay,
it's
I'll
6
give it-
seconds. that
Give
he's
it my
dealing with.
all.
All right.
Okay, I know it went there then.
It's now Kudo's turn.
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, you got a lot of
He
confidence in you,
takes
do you?"
he takes his two-handed grip on the sword that he has and reaches out for your shoulder and goes to take a hold of you.
Was he Spock?
Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
Okay. Natural 4.
Ooh. I need a success level.
What's your number to
My
hit?
strength's 18.
18? That's a
Or-
flawless.
Like my
Tell me
ability
how
check
much,
number
how
is 18.
low it is.
It's
how
three.
much lower?
It's 3 points down on the flawless chart.
Where is that chart?
What's the number difference then if it's gonna be flawless?
If,
It's
three
3
4,
into
5,
flawless.
6 is flawless. 4, 5, 6 is
No, I'm
flawless.
saying what's your check number? 18?
18.
So
Yeah.
15 difference.
But you're. If
I know,
15
but he has a high strength, and he got something that would be considered a flawless too. So I'm taking the number difference of what they rolled.
The defender is always the winner on a tie on a.
I
category.
understand, but if
Okay.
he is like 15 lower than what he needs, but he rolls like 16, then I'm giving it to whoever rolled lower. If that makes sense.
I know where you're
It does, but it goes by increments of 3. So if it goes beyond 3 and he stayed in the 3 in the flawless, it goes to the next category.
Well, there's no next category.
Yeah.
Well,
after
there is
flawless.
another chart, and Kimberly has been talking to me about it.
Okay.
But
So
Well,
what-
I don't have that chart.
So what?
Right.
What did you do?
if it's strength,
What did
is,
you do? Can I hear
20?
the numbers so we can?
Yeah, it's 15. He got 15 under as well, so it's
Okay.
it's a stalemate. So he goes to grab you and grabs you and goes to move, but it's kind of it's amazing to you that he just picks out one arm and goes to pull you in a direction, and it almost takes all of your strength to like hold back in one direction to keep him from pulling you in a direction. But that is his turn. That is his action. It's your turn.
Can I tell what he was trying to do?
Seems like he was trying to pick you up and move you in a
Like
direction.
throw
somewhere.
me?
Possibly.
Okay.
just for number wise, what's his number he needs?
You don't want to know.
No, it doesn't matter. I want to use him for the game.
You don't want to know.
Is it a 24?
A little lower.
Okay,
I'm gonna guess
23.
anyway.
Yes, 23.
What do you roll?
I rolled an 8.
An 8. That's a great flawless. Right. That's
Hey, got a natural 20.
one lower than flawless, which is better than flawless.
Yeah, fine.
Correct. Because I have this one that extends it down to ultra flawless.
Yeah.
So, but I understand what you're saying.
So what does the inspiration do again?
Inspiration can
It's like
be.
an extra.
It's a 6, a d6, and you
Okay.
can add it to either like lower a roll if you're doing like a save or a check or something like that, or you can add it on top of to hit something if you roll an attack and you want to add that d6 to help hit.
Mhm. But it doesn't make it a critical.
No.
Okay.
It'll raise it up to,
Yeah.
being like a 19, like rolling a 19 or something like that.
But I have to roll it? Or is it okay, I
You
just
roll a
got 6.
d6, roll a d6.
Whatever that
But I'm not
number
going to
is.
use it right now. But
Okay,
I'm just trying
you would
to.
roll a d6 and then add whatever that result is to whatever your attack roll
Your
was.
dice roll.
Mhm. In my favor. So
Yes.
whether subtract.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yep. Yep. It helps. However you use it, it helps you.
Mhm. That was a better roll. Alright. So 51 points of bludgeoning damage.
Purdy.
Is that one hit or 2 hits?
I only have one hit.
Was it a natural 20?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
my first roll. I mentioned
50
it.
What was
Yeah.
it? 50 what?
Critical.
51 bludgeoning.
Okay, when he's done with that, I want to do detect empowerment. And that's a 30-foot radius.
All right. That is your turn. You pop that up, and you see Kudo has his armor, the hide armor that he is wearing, glows green. And then the weapon that he has is glowing a
Bless you.
Sword.
Moderate, yeah, the sword is like a moderate to really bright red. You do pick up a few items in this direction as well.
Orcs.
On an individual, 2 swords on crisscrossed, and cape and armor,
Color.
red.
Human.
How far is it?
30.
Oh, you wouldn't even see that then. You would just see Kudo.
I don't see any colors.
Yeah, you wouldn't see that over there.
I do 600 feet. Okay.
But none of the Vigons or anything around you
Okay,
have anything.
just
other than
Kudo.
you see, and your companions have, their stuff on
Yeah.
them. but-
How bright is
What?
the
Give
green?
him bow slice.
Okay. Kim. You're gonna have to turn the volume up.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah,
on
I
speaker and everything.
I know.
His
I gotta
heart
see
hide
if I
armor.
want to
How
flip the
how
camera.
bright green was it?
I just got back to the house.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Well, we're in the middle of battle right now, so
You could just unlock
Well, Raylog
and
is.
do what I need to do. That'd be great.
We're kind of hostagely observing.
Hostage.
I mean, if we
We
put
are
our
the
full fury out
hostages.
there, we'd be with them.
Then you're being
We are the
forced to be the
hostages.
audience.
Yeah. And I forgot my popcorn,
And we're upset about it.
so I'm looking for acorns.
I'm trying
That's
to.
not gonna turn out the way you hope it will.
Probably not. I have teeth problems anyways.
There we go. That's what I want. There we go. Okay, Marie.
You have less berries on this.
There we go. That's what I want.
Do I?
But it takes a bonus action.
Okay,
to start
so to catch you up to speed here, Kim, the
I don't have any,
party
they're all used.
with. Oh, are they?
or the Vigon siblings
That's
followed
fine.
their uncle down to the center of the village in the village square. Kara decided to follow, but stealthily with Oak.
Until.
Once they got to the square, Kudo, the uncle, gave a speech and basically subdued Toravine and Dothra, and it is turned into a 1v1 with Raylog. And Kara tried to get a better vantage point but fell out of a tree and then got caught. So
After I.
this
get
is
out.
basically what
I'll
Festus
myself.
relays to you.
Oh, yeah, things are going as good as I thought they were.
So whether or not you want to make your way to the center or go over to the barracks is up to you. But
Oh yeah, I'm going to the barracks.
okay. Okay. Well, that's gonna be its own separate thing then. All right. It is Kudo's turn.
So is the butcher actually watching? Butcher that we met?
You do not see him.
Okay.
But then again, this is with a really quick look. You don't see him.
Yeah,
on
you're
the immediate
kind of
outskirts.
concentrating on your own butcher.
Does
you're
Dothra
focused.
see him?
Looking over this direction, she does eventually see him.
Okay.
All right, so he ends up taking a hold of his sword again, and I get a 23 and a 21.
Yeah, they hit.
Good confidence.
21 points. Okay. And then second one is 23. And then he's going to use a thing with his sword. And then another 9 on top of that. Another 9 slashing.
I can't help you. I have
So 21, 23, and 9. So 20. That'll be 30, 53 points.
Yeah, I did the math and
Okay.
did it with my negation.
Okay.
Yep. So
All right. Need to do this real quick. Okay. All right, your turn.
okay.
Does Kudo look like he's starting to get close to being bloodied?
No.
Not enough.
Just a question. I want to be
Nope.
observant.
No, he seems to be enjoying himself at this point.
Okay.
He still thinks we're playing into his hands.
Well,
No, we are.
Another natural 20. And then he hit a 19, so it should be 3 hits. Or 2 hits, I mean.
I like the
So 20. Okay. So the natural 20 is 30 points.
Okay.
What are these rolls? And then 14 points.
Does Raylog look bloodied?
Not quite.
Not quite yet.
Okay. All right.
Let me know when you are bloody.
Okay.
By the way. All right. Kudo is going to.
He'll probably be after the next hit or two.
He's gonna swing at you again. He's gonna swing at you
I
again.
don't know why.
How is he able to do that again? How's he able to do it again?
Do what?
So,
Didn't you just won? It's his turn.
okay. Yeah, I guess I was thinking that I wrote down. Never mind. Go ahead.
Unless you had like a bonus action or something you wanted to do.
Well, he's tumbling.
Tumbling. I mean, I've been tumbling.
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay. That's a 20 and a 22.
Yep.
Oh,
They
wow.
hit.
Ah!
At least it wasn't a natural
Yeah.
24 points of slashing for the first one.
Okay.
And another 24.
Okay. So he's bloody now.
Okay. So Kudo swings his sword once again, hits you twice. On the second hit, the sword kind of digs into the top of your shoulder and it forces you down to one knee just with the brute force of the swing and as he hits you. And let me get this out so I can tell you. Okay. It's at this moment that its time seems to just stop. Everything around you, like if you've watched any of the older X-Men movies, like when Xavier comes into a room and everybody's just like, you know, stuck in place and frozen in time, it seems, or like a Flash movie whenever he's moving quickly and everybody's just kind of like
Yeah.
stuck in place. Time, it's like that. Time just seems to stop. However, you're able to move around freely.
Just me?
Yeah.
Okay. So my uncle's not included in this.
No, your uncle's there with the blade down on your shoulder, but it seems like you are able to move out from under it and move about freely, it seems. And you hear a voice call out to you. Raylog, son of Gonzath. What do you do?
Does it sound familiar?
Does not. Not of someone that you can like put a name to, but it sounds like the voice that has several times asked you that question, where do you draw your strength from?
Okay. Can I, like, is there someone I can see where the voice is coming from, or?
As you look around, you see an individual standing over here. I'll just throw a mini out there. It'll be in more.
Dude, is this
it'll be-
someone that other
Great
people can
memento.
see?
You don't know. But everybody else seems frozen
Out of
in
time.
time.
Okay.
So I don't think they see
So
it.
we'll use this orc mini as a proxy for him.
Okay.
He's got blood around his head.
You see a figure standing several. Actually, he's actually back here by your friends. I'm sorry.
Of course.
Okay.
You see a figure standing behind you, several feet, and looks to be a very handsome-looking, muscular human male, around 6'3", with flowing black hair that just seems to be flowing in a
For no reason.
not in like with no wind being there, but yet at the same time it just is like
Mm-hmm.
flowing behind him. And you see his eyes are like almost like miniature suns, but the color is blue. Like you can see like wisps of something like coming off of the eyes, but it's just like this glowing, burning blue color for eyes that you see. And you see him wearing blue and gold half plate armor with a shield on the back and a sword sheathed on the side.
Can I borrow that?
And he asks you then, where do you draw your strength from? As you face him.
I draw my strength from the creator and from the desire to protect my friends and my village and my family.
Or it cannot, it is only from one, it cannot be from multiple. It is either from your friends, your own muscles, or it is something else. It can only be one thing that you draw your strength
Draw that from the creator.
from. Are you sure? And you see him approach, like, you see him like 10 feet away, and then within like an instant, he's right up in front of you. Like, staring up at you, but like is not phased by how tall you are.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Well, the creator made all of us, so he gave me whatever strength I have, and
Because
help.
there can be no questions in your mind. Either you do or you don't.
I do. I have my strength from the creator.
Okay, and he starts walking around you. Do you
Can I
watch him?
Yeah.
Because as you can see, you can put your strength in friends, but they can fail you. Just in your current situation. Just like in your current situation. You can rely, and he walks over to your sister. You can rely on family for your strength. But family can fail you, as it did your father. Even despite you being there that night, he was still able to be brought down. And then he walks back up to you and kind of grasps your arm. Firm grip, but not...
Not in
Not
an
aggressive.
aggressive,
In an aggressive
attack.
way.
Okay.
You can trust in the strength of your own muscles, but even that has limits. And he walks around in front of you and puts a hand on your or puts a fist to your chest. You can trust in your heart for strength, but even that, like your muscles, has limits. You can even trust in your items that you may find and use and wield, but even they can be broken and wear in time. But there is one thing that all of these things have in common. And there is like a well of strength, overflowing and never ending, never running dry. And it is the one that you have spoken of, the Creator. And if you truly rely on the Creator for your strength, then take this blessing. And he reaches a palm out and touches your chest, and you feel a warm sensation enter your body. And then suddenly you are back in the position that you were before, being underneath the swing of your uncle as he's raising this sword back up. You have now gained access to this.
He has a thing.
I will let you read through that for a bit. Your life points, you also go up to 3/4 of your life points. You are restored to 3/4 of your life points.
Okay.
So,
Math that quick.
all right. Kim, while he's doing that and reading through that, you can hear the sounds of cheers and just reactions to a fight going on. But you also kind of know what's going on just from Festus and whatnot. As you head over to the barracks and get close, you see multiple Vigons on the outside of it, just standing there, I guess you could say on watch. They don't have their weapons out or anything, but there's one that has a big warhammer on his back, and the other one has a sword at his side. And, wait, did I say 2 or did I just say a couple?
Couple, you said.
Okay, there is a third one.
There's a few.
And the third one has a large blade on his back, but you just see like the handle.
Okay. I'll just walk up and
Okay. Word of note as well, which I didn't think to mention before. When you guys were in the kitchen in the High Chief home, when you entered into the home, there was a odd smell that you picked up. It was a very, almost like a mix of like really concentrated like garlic and onion smell.
Cooking.
Which is just odd. But even as you exited out, it seemed to not just be concentrated in the home, but like seemed to go in the direction of the Vigons as they were walking down towards wherever Kudo was leading the siblings at the time. It just seemed to kind of go that direction with the group.
I never smelled anything like that.
No, but it seemed very potent and very like it was trying like purposeful, and what the meaning of it is you're not entirely sure,
It was used for something.
but it was used for something. At least that would be your best guess.
I would have told Tara about it when it was Kudo.
Okay. The rest of you don't smell this.
We're up here.
Yeah. So, but
Strange deodorant, but that's right.
all right. So you are approaching the Vigons at the barracks. All right. Are you saying anything?
Hello there.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Talking to you.
No, calm down. I am here on behalf of the Lionheart. There seems to be an internal affair that you all have been summoned to. I know, I was chosen. It's crazy. However, Raylog is coming to try to reclaim his title as High Chief, and you are requested to witness and behold the splendor of Kudo the Fierce and Raylog the Mighty. It's time to come and see a spectacle. This way, if you will. It's right over there.
Make a persuasion check.
I will.
I will.
Will you now?
I hope it's good because they rolled a 2.
Use the wrong dice.
I rolled a
So this toughness only occurs when I'm going fierce.
Yes.
so
And then with-
All those things underneath it apply when you go fierce.
Okay.
You'll ask.
So the modifiers, is it +1 for levels 0 through 6, +2?
The +1 becomes a +2.
Okay, so
And
it's
then
not
the
+1,
+2.
+2.
No, it doesn't become a 3 when you reach that 2
Right.
level.
Only if you miss.
I kind of didn't think so, but I just wanted to make sure. So
They don't.
the other thing is, with all my dreams and stuff, has anything changed with my charisma? Because that was also an attribute that was very low. Right now it's at a 7, and I have a
Was
-1
it something
modifier.
different before then?
What do you? How charismatic do you think Relug would have been before his injury? I guess would be the question.
I mean, I would think that he...
I don't know how low it is for you.
It's pretty low. I would think that he would have been... Like, not overly charismatic, but like...
Like
Not doing
12,
speeches.
13.
Yeah, I would probably say around there. Like,
Okay.
he's a leader, and he's kind of learned from his dad, and kind of...
How he commands himself.
I would say
Right.
it would go up like your other ones would have.
Okay.
Because in the range, I think he was in the middle of average. It wasn't even a high end of average.
Right.
Yes.
So we'll make it
All right.
12.
What did you roll, Kim?
It still gives you a +1.
I didn't hear it.
6, which gives me a flawless check.
All right. They're not totally convinced. I rolled a natural 2. They're not totally convinced about leaving their post.
Especially to a non-Vigon.
Yeah, especially to a human in armor.
I need to go check and see if I'm telling the truth, but I am.
It's not that they don't believe that there's a fight going on, because they can hear and they heard the whole call out to assemble the ring, but they are also on guard duty. And this is you did not convince them to go and leave their post, essentially.
This is more important. Everyone needs to witness one way or the other. This will change everything.
And maybe so, but I have been charged with being on guard.
What's your name?
You're gonna make me pull a Vigon name out.
And you got the guards, man.
Rygar.
No, we're saving that for someone special.
He's supposed to pop out somewhere else.
Gar. We'll just go with Gar.
Like guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gar.
Guard the guard.
And pirate.
Gar.
Multi-class.
How long have you worked here, Gar?
I've been a guard for a while.
Can't count his
But
fingers.
yeah, and you can see like he's trying to mull over in his mind how many years he would have been.
No one ever gets that personal.
And how many times has something like this happened, Gar?
Not very often.
Exactly. You need to get over there.
Roll again. I will give you a +2 advantage modifier on your, or a 2 advantage modifier.
Okay.
So raise your target or lower your die.
Ooh, that's even better. Okay.
He kind of,
Which is the bottom half of college.
okay. He kind of looks over at the other guard and then they kind of nod and then start walking towards the circle in the center of town.
The circle square.
Gotta wait until I turn a corner.
Okay.
And then I go inside.
Okay. All right, Raylog.
And you see their guard dog in there.
Raylog. Back to you. You are on your knees, and your uncle, and you've had this whole experience with this individual and whatnot, and you feel a swell of strength and power within yourself after your conversation. It is your turn.
In my conversation.
Okay, so at 12, I have a +1. So is my base 1 and it's a plus to the base, or am I a 1
What do you mean?
for how many times I can use this a day?
It's whatever the attribute bonus is.
And if
for
you don't
charisma.
have a bonus, which you do now, it's still 1. Doesn't
Okay,
add.
that's what I was
Yeah.
asking.
Correct.
I was asking if
So
it was a
it's
base
one.
of 1
Yeah, it's a
what-
base of 1.
plus the modifier.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's if you don't have a modifier, then it's 1.
Correct.
Okay.
So you get at least 1 use.
It doesn't
But-
matter. You're gonna live or die in this battle anyway. So
Dang.
once is fine.
So then. Okay.
All right. Well, hopefully you live.
So it's
All right. When he's done with his turn,
I mean, you could just write like a plus whatever and then just add it to your rolls or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I rolled these 4-sided dice. I'm gonna do quick heal.
But we can also do a bathroom break while he's, or just do a
No, I'm-
break while he's.
You good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I mean, now's the time that we usually go. So
Mm-hmm.
let's just do a break right now and then
Okay.
we'll come back to it.
There's
Because stuff about to get real. And we're back. So, Raylog, you come back to, and you have this whole conversation with this other person that you don't know. And they give you this blessing, and then you feel this warmth in your chest, and you come back to being on your knees, or being on one knee, and your uncle bringing the sword up, ready to attack again. It is your turn. What are you doing?
So I will go fierce. Use my bonus
Okay.
action to go fierce.
What in the world is that? You guys that are watching see a demeanor come over Raylog that you guys have not seen before. You see the muscles in the back and the arms. You see them tense up. You see veins start to pop out on his arms and whatnot from the muscles just being strained. And you see him...
Go fierce.
Well, I was hoping you would say, and I attack!
Okay. It sounded like a question.
Go fierce?
Like,
roar?
is that what you want? What you're asking?
Oh.
So would this also impact my defensive rating at all?
No.
Okay.
Just makes you tankier and that you can take more of a beating.
Okay.
Not that you weren't.
We'll call you
already a
Rocky
mage
Balboa.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Punch.
So your uncle is bringing up the sword again, getting ready to swing again, and it's your turn.
And I unempower it.
I break it.
I like that too.
There's a natural 2. Okay. And a 3. And a 4.
Okay.
And a 1, and a-
Oh no! So
Good thing
you're still
tanky.
getting used to this whole thing, but you just, in anger, stand up and just start swinging ferociously at your uncle.
Like Luke
And
Skywalker.
he's kind of like, he starts to back up to the point where he actually like runs into one of the palisades in his back, and he kind of looks back because he's kind of taken back by like this ferocity that all of a sudden has come out from his nephew that he wasn't expecting. It's at this moment that all of you in the vicinity hear a voice call out from one of the rooftops off to the left-hand side. And the voice says, "For the great tree!" And you
elf.
feel the three of you over here feel the ground begin to shake underneath you. Go ahead and make a dex save for me. Dothra, Torvine, and Kara.
What about the guy holding it?
No, they're making one too, but
Okay.
this is for you guys to rule out. the
Dothra
way.
passed.
I have a great success.
I pass.
Okay, so you
Did you
guys,
just need to pass?
the people holding you, let go, and you guys roll forward.
So are those trees?
No.
Okay.
No, we're flying.
And a wall of vines sprout up where you guys were standing and being held. A wall of vines just start growing up and form a barrier from where the people were holding you, and you just avoid it rolling forward.
And the vines grab them. Oh, it's a wall.
No, it's a wall.
Okay.
Standing 20 feet high and 40 feet long.
Okay. I go fierce.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All of you guys roll initiative then, because you, if you're joining in on the fight, then you might as well roll.
Dothra has a 1.
I have a 5.
Did you just roll that because you're like, oh, okay?
Yeah, that'll work.
He already knew this was coming. He's like, I'll
Yeah.
just roll it.
I's a 4.
All right, hold on. Let me get this marked down here. All right,
4,
so
like forest.
we have Dothra
Your bear is still back there.
as a 1,
I know.
and then 2,
Festus got a 1.
3. Oh, Festus.
I'm just gonna keep
Oh,
the
Festus
bear.
isn't the same as your
He
roll?
No, he would roll separately because he's the only one here.
Mhm.
She's away.
Roll off. She got 7.
What did Festus get for roll off?
Oh, I got a roll off. Oh,
Yes.
Nate.
8.
Yeah, so Dothra's
Dothra.
first. Then Festus.
Festus. Okay, 2, 3. I think was you. Didn't
was
you get
4.
a 3? 4. Anybody?
4.
Okay, roll off.
Roll off.
Got an 8.
So Kara, Raylog. Okay,
Oh,
5.
I'm a 5 over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Raylog, what are you?
I didn't roll for
What?
Your
My-
initiative.
My initiative is a 4.
He's right after
It's a
me.
4.8.
And what's the big guy? Is he a 7?
Okay,
I
yeah.
think so.
The uncle was a 7.
I'm gonna give you some elephant hide, I tell you that.
Okay.
You definitely need it.
Yeah, you need this one.
Okay.
He's got a nasty slice
And
of blade on you.
you see everybody in the crowd kind of look up and towards where the voice came, and you see a pair of individuals popping up on different rooftops. One of them holding a staff wearing robes that are recognizable to be a warden, and has a hand stretched out in the direction of where this wall of vines has popped up from. All right. We're switching gears now. All right, boys.
girls.
We go to
That's
Dothra.
not me.
Well, some things have changed. Dothra's next.
Dothra's up. What is she doing?
She's going to pull her weapons and ready herself. Like, is anyone else like joining in? I mean,
What's up to her?
I guess
That is up to
like,
her and what you think Dothra would
She's
do.
not overly happy.
Yeah, she was
Right.
forced down, and now she's been watching her brother get beat on.
Okay.
And she learned everything your uncle's done too. Perfect.
Yeah, that too. Only she wasn't able to act on it. Now she is,
Yeah.
seemingly. Or you can watch. You can stand. You guys can stand back and watch Raylog duke it out. I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to join in. Not that your lives aren't on the line, but hey, you know, it could be honorable. Not that he was honorable to begin with, but hey, you know. Anyway,
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure because like Raylog's in the fight
mm-hmm.
and
Brother, take my armor.
Take my shield and my sword. You whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody just starts throwing items at Raylog.
Well, he's protected now. You can't see him.
It's a yard sale.
he then gets the high ground. 'Cause
Yeah, I have the high ground. I have the high ground. Don't try it.
When the shelves at the warehouse start
All right.
falling over, this is what it looks like.
What are we doing? What's Dothra doing?
What are the other Vigonians doing? Are they trying to come
They're-
after us or?
These were all like thrown backwards and were made prone from the wall sprouting up, and you guys rolled forward because you made your dex
Dex.
check. So everybody here made their roll and rolled forward. They're all behind the wall except for these guys. They just kind of backed up a little bit.
But so far, no one's making any.
No,
aggressive
but
action
everybody's
toward-
kind of like looking at where the voice came from and seeing these
Uh-huh.
individuals now, and then you guys rolling forward. I mean, nobody's acted yet.
They didn't
So
have an
Dothra's the
inside
first one to
thought.
act.
We knew the elves existed and were around. They did not. This
Yes.
is where in the world, why, what? Where we at least have an inkling that, oh, good, they finally arrived.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess the dilemma is like I'm not really sure if it makes sense for Dothra to involve in like the fight that could then kind of end this all.
Then think for Dothra. Sister.
Cause like as the village and everything and kind of just what, even though this is like an older rule and everything, but they're still doing it.
Okay.
Like, does it make sense to really interfere and just kind of abrupt the system and then?
So she's gonna think about this.
She's gonna hold her action.
Yeah, I think she'll hold her action for now.
Okay, she's in
Yeah,
a
she
ready
is-
position.
She is pretty mad, but
What is she waiting for? What is the trigger for the action? Someone else comes up to attack, or
To keep other people from the other Vigons
Interfering?
coming and interfering, I would think.
Yeah, if other Vigons are gonna
Victimize you.
come,
Yeah.
come after me or try and interfere with anything, she will do something.
She's in guard
but
mode. Okay.
I think that's what she'll focus on. If someone else tries to get involved, she will probably get.
What type of someone else? What do you mean? Even an ally to try to involve?
She probably won't do anything ally-wise this round.
Will she be verbal? She has a free action. She can say something of what she's thinking to everyone else if she wants.
It's true, because like I mean, no one
Should
else.
I pilot Dothra? Go ahead.
I mean, did you have thoughts? Like,
I assumed you guys were just gonna like just
Wail.
jump in like from him like not even giving you guys the option and then just like threatening all of you guys and basically saying like not even giving Raylog the choice and whatnot and like what like double crossing
What would you do
and whatnot. Like I just assumed that
see,
everybody
I'd
was
save,
gonna,
and then I try everything. That's what I would
because
do.
it's not just Raylog's life that's on the line, everybody's life is on the line, so
Yeah. Okay.
I assumed everybody was gonna be like, well, I don't want to die, so
Yeah. I mean, I don't want Raylog to die.
Right.
I'm a supportive
That
guy.
too.
I'm different. I'm different than you
and
guys.
Dothra doesn't want her brother to die
Yeah.
either.
Right. But at the same time, something changed, and is that like super obvious?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
said you described
And like,
it. Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't look
You
bloodied
could
now,
witness it.
even though he was.
Right.
And
It's almost
Nope,
like
and, and everybody would have saw like the wounds that you had taken
regen
just start
to a
to
certain amount. Yeah.
yep,
And
start to
that
close
wasn't
up.
me over here. I didn't do a quick heal. on
You
that.
looked extremely rejuvenated after.
yeah, the guy was asleep, was like looking at you kind of fishy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's awake at this point.
Go back. Steve.
Everybody would have been trying to wake up.
Nobody-
Anyway, what's Dothra?
Okay, so Dothra will run in because
Okay.
of everything that's occurred. And
Okay.
Because, yep.
Let's do it. Attacks.
Okay, so she will join in on the melee.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just support you, Rygar.
I'll just be in the
That's
lobby.
really low.
Well, there's two things I can do for him.
So there.
Give
So
him
Bless
boost.
is still up, correct?
Bless
But
is
it's-
still up.
Is it a aerial or is it a?
Yeah, Ariel. It's not like the sword.
He couldn't touch anybody.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's 30 foot. Or,
So she
Aerial.
hit an 18,
Hits.
and then
because there's gonna
so
be
she
archers
did
shooting.
18 points of slashing damage, and then she will attempt to tumble, and she is tumbling.
You go, girl. Right.
Okay. Dothra runs up and swings her sword twice at Kudo, and he kind of, even though he's kind of taken back by the voice that's happening, the ferocity that has come from Raylog, and now this wall of vines that has shown up, he still moves out of the way, but she still ends up clocking and getting a hit on him. Now it is Festus's turn.
Festus, your turn.
Any, like, works anywhere?
What's that?
Specifically, code works?
There are orcs that are starting to make their way up roofs. Like you can see them looking over at roofs, and looks like there's like a point of recognition of like I'm gonna climb up on that roof. To
Alright, Gus is gonna try and aim for the one that has a bow.
Yeah.
Against those.
okay.
So,
he's gonna aim at
To protect the roofs from the orcs.
whichever one, yeah. If they're already on a roof, you can definitely go for a roof boy before one is
I'll
in
just
the
say he's over here.
So the one closest to the top of the roof, he'll attack.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever's closest to them.
But there's elves also, right?
Yes, there are elves on roofs.
Okay, so elves and
On
orcs on roofs.
all of them are surrounding
A bunch.
the area.
They're like Secret Service popping up.
Wow.
And the one that the warden was over here. He had to be a little bit closer to this time.
You can tell they're the ones with the sunglasses on and the black suits. They're the elves.
All my cousins just watched me fall out of a tree.
You know what I mean? They launched it. That's something.
I said, and did nothing.
What'd you roll to hit, Kim?
Yeah, 23.
23 hits.
Okay. I had math and then I lost it.
I don't have enough room.
I don't think so.
What you got for damage?
22 points to that. 22.
Okay, rolls con, he probably passed out.
Okay. Oh!
Told you, he fell off the roof.
Alright.
Extra damage.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Festus is going to move away, I'm assuming,
He has
up
a dive
on.
on. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. After. What's that?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, fly away. Yeah.
Okay. Next is Kara. However, before you go, Kudo is going to use a legendary action
We don't even know
and
where that
do
came from. We don't even know where that
do an attack
in response.
on Dothra because she just came up and blindsided him.
So he didn't have any legendary actions until she came over. Because there was only one person on him.
He just wasn't using them.
Yeah, we love it holding back. We love it.
That's a 23 to hit and a 16.
16
20.
misses.
Yeah. So should I be healing her now?
24 points of slashing damage. Okay.
Which is 20 points.
Um,
22. Well, what's her armor? Does her armor help a little? So
Yeah, there's
So
minus
6 total?
3 slashing.
he's also going to use he's going to use his sword again, but this is a different thing. So, Torvine, would a 23 hit you right now?
From a distance?
Yes.
Yeah, 23 of them.
And a 16 would miss, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. And Raylog. A 23 would hit, but a 16.
Yeah. A 16 would hit.
Okay. So,
Well, with the -2? Because of size?
I'm just giving you what I roll.
Oh, you're asking my
Yeah.
defensive rating?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought you meant if, no matter what. Okay.
Yeah, when a 23 hit.
23 will hit if you roll the 23.
Okay.
Sure.
What was the damage I gave for Dothra? I'm sorry.
24.
Okay, so you take half of that. To 12. 12 points. But this would be bludgeoning damage.
What do I feel is hitting me?
I'm getting to that. And Raylog would take the same thing, 12. For the 23 hit, but the other one would hit you as well, so I'm rolling for that one. So 10 points of bludgeoning on top of that. So 22 points of bludgeoning total, but 2 different hits.
And he is evil.
Yes.
So 20. So 23. You got right in the button.
Or no, the 10 would not take place. I'm sorry. So it'd be just the one hit. Because there's only one that hit Dothra. I'm sorry. So it would be just the 12 points, not the extra 10. I'm sorry. As he swings and the sword connects with Dothra, there's this thunderclap sound that resonates as he hits, and it expands from Dothra's location and hits both Raylog and Torvine, but it does not hit Kara. And it's like being too close to like an explosive, I guess you could say. And just
Shockwave.
like the shockwave effect.
Yeah.
All right, Kara.
No. Okay. So with where I am, I have my bow out. I think what I'm going to do, he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity if I turned around, but stayed in the same spot, would he?
No.
No, you're not in melee with him.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna go at the guys that are behind us.
Which one?
You want to use your pointer so you can tell me where you want to go?
Because there's a wall
I guess
of thorny
so.
vines behind you.
Even though Kimbo Slice can't see it. Oh, there it is. Whoop. I'm going for this guy.
The guy in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the wall stops right here.
So that's
So-
fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he being aggressive?
Doesn't matter.
He's getting up right now. He's
Yeah.
prone.
Yeah.
He hasn't got up yet.
And
He's still
Mr.
a follower.
Okie Doke is gonna come out of the tree and be
Okay.
next to the tree. So
But what is
Jump
Car
on it.
doing?
I'm working on that. I'm doing a multitask.
Going hand to hand or bow?
That's my question.
Yeah.
I said bow
Oh.
at the beginning of my
okay.
turn. So.
Awesome.
Libo. Do I still have the bless plus 2?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, you do.
Right. So I got the plus 2 on top of that. Alrighty. So mine is a 14, which is a 20.
20 hits?
Better hit. And my which is a 21.
21 to hit?
Mhm.
Yep, that hits too.
He's ready to put that
I was
down
like
for
21
damage.
to mid.
I was. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, that was quite the
Yeah, that
arrow.
was pretty
Okay,
cool.
alright. Then
I'll endorse that.
we're rolling for damage.
This is even despite him being prone and she's shooting
12
range.
and
She's still hitting him. Are you moving at all, or are you
12
just
and
standing
9.
right there?
She's gonna shoot first.
12 and 9 for damage. 12 and a 9.
21.
Okay.
Dokers. And Oak is gonna come up right behind him.
Okie dokie.
Oak needs to do a strength check
He's
to
gotta climb.
make through the crowd that is there.
Okay. So he just needs to make an 18. He makes it.
Charge.
Alright, and he's going to attack as well.
He's outside of my 30, I think.
Yeah.
He's got a 19.
Ooh. It's good.
Yeah.
And we've got a 14.
He actually gets a +4 because the guy
Charge.
prone.
Well, and he's doing a charge too.
So
Bears get
reverse and add.
No, I mean you would have hit regardless of the other. The first
19 and a 14.
I know. I
The
like
14
the charge with
is that
Brutus.
with the +4?
Be an 18.
No, with the plus
So it'd be
4.
18 that would hit.
Okay, and then I hit both times, so I get another.
You get the, well, you
The
get
maul.
you get the bite.
The bite
There's
is
the
the
pause and the
I
bite.
know, that's what I'm saying. I get a third roll.
Oh, you get that regardless if you hit.
Okay, and then this one is an 11.
That's a miss.
Okay, but I still get
But
pulse.
Well,
there's a +4.
Well, isn't it a 15?
I already added the
Okay,
Oh, is
so
that bad?
11
Okay.
would miss.
Alright. So for damage,
won
we've
those.
got a 7 and a 5. So 12
So for the
points.
2 paws, but then you get the maul because you got the
No, I didn't.
you
The
got
last-
the 2 paws.
The bite
You
does
missed
not
the
count
bite.
toward the
Oh,
maul.
okay. I
It's
was
the
like,
2
wait a
paws
minute.
that you need for the maul.
Okay. So that's 12 points plus the maul is 9. So 12 plus 9.
Sounds like 21 again.
21.
We heard that earlier.
It's been a thing.
You've been
apparently.
consistent.
Mhm.
Okay.
We'll take this.
All
one
right,
for
so that's
consistency.
Kara and Oak. Raylog, you are up.
You're right before me.
1, 2, 3. This is right. So a natural 20.
You're not allowed to have those.
He
Then
doesn't
he hit an 18.
That hits.
It's unnatural for you to have those.
Then he hit a 17.
That hits.
The extra 4 is really helping
Yes, it is.
you.
Yup.
Now you're
Here's the
starting to sound like
20.
Ryan.
What was it?
This is the natural 20s,
Okay.
the damage. Let's see. So 41.
Now we're talking.
Then 22. And then 25.
Like 70 points right there. Whew. Anyway,
It's a-
yeah, it's more than that, but he has
a-
damage negation. So.
Okay.
Number
after Torvine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
You will be tumbling.
Sure, you will be. Okay, I'm going to go and walk over. Just one step is all I am from Rygar.
Melee or from Rygar.
I'm going to walk
Raylog.
on the back corner of Rygar. Just one to the left there. Yep. And I'll place Elephant Hide on him, which gives you damage negation on slashing plus 4 more.
Okay.
Sadly, that's a standard action. When you were just hit, it looked like you took more damage from. Oh no, you weren't attacked by slash. Yes, you were.
Slashing.
Yeah, you were. Okay, and I will give you what I rolled before we went on break. It's 18 plus 7 is 25 life points.
For the quick heal.
Quick heal. And I only have that much because of that nice heal.
So it heals me, or
It's healed.
It
It's
heals.
healed. It's
Okay.
not temporary life
So
points.
25.
Yep. Because of that rain, gave me that plus 10.
Okay. Anything else?
I will step back where I was and then go at an angle behind Dothra, and I will protect her rear flank.
So here?
Yes, in case the guy in the corner comes around. And I will. I already used my bonus action. So I'll be there and I'll be looking that way, making sure no one flanks Dothra.
Okay. Big guy's turn. After getting wailed on by Raylog and Dothra.
Well, isn't this poetic? You got some tricks. Well, so do I.
And you guys watch as his skin begins to warp a little bit, and he grows a few inches taller, and fur begins to grow out from all over his body, and takes on a image similar to what you've seen Sybil turn into, only this one looks like a bear.
Does Dothra
Is he
have?
shorter now?
Does
No.
Dothra have an empowered weapon?
No. None of them do.
Mr. Church is like, ah, it just keeps getting worse. And he's gonna take attacks on. Actually, no, he's going to rush Raylog and just push you right into the vines if he can.
I'm glad I moved. At least Dothra
Strength
gets
check.
swings a free swing at him.
Because we need a.
A silver or an empowered weapon to her. More
Okay.
full strength. Then.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's half.
It's half. Yeah.
He passed. It wasn't by a ton.
This is not good. I hope you rolled really well.
He passed. What number were
It
you?
was a good.
Okay, he rolled a 2.
Yeah, that's flawless.
And pins you up against the wall, like shoves you into the wall, and then goes back like he's getting ready to just and just tear into you. But that is his turn.
Because that's his attack.
Yeah, that's his action. Is just to shove you into against the wall. Now it's all the other people's turn, and they all get up.
Oh, y'all. Everybody?
All the
Half
people
in the
movement.
Everybody?
1, 2,
All the other Vigors.
3, 4, 5.
It was half getting it.
It would just be 4.
So you just
Half.
short of my square? Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Come around.
Actually,
Well, sweet.
he's just gonna dash.
Oh,
he's gonna
so
dash.
he doesn't care about it.
Nope.
He don't care. He does not give a rip about what is happening.
2,
Let them have it,
Just wants to get
archers.
in there.
Pincushion these guys.
2, 3,
With
4,
pointed sticks.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's alright. I'm gonna
He's
say,
gonna get up.
fear the Twiglets.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, nope. He's just gonna go right there to Kara.
The bear would have a free swing.
Yep.
A
1,
free
2,
claw.
3.
Or you can bite at him.
4.
You can do either one.
You can do any
He'll just
of
go-
the above.
It's just like going all fours on it.
Yeah.
8.
Get everything out.
This one's going to spend his movement climbing
So how
Is
tall
it
is that?
thorny?
20 feet.
20. Okay.
No, it's just vines.
Weaved.
Yep.
That's right. Easier to get shot by the arrows.
Then take fall damage.
Please do. And then piercing as the arrows go going further.
He makes it up to the top, but he's just to the point where
Over the shoulder.
he's like over the shoulder.
But
He
he's
spent
not
all.
standing.
He didn't make his. He just missed his climbing check, so I'm not. So he gets to climb, but he doesn't get up to the top and whatnot. He's still like hanging
Yeah.
there.
He's in the
All right,
climbing phase.
that is their turn. It is now Doffer's turn.
So Sybil is doing what?
She's over at the barracks trying to jailbreak.
She's still over there.
Unless she wants to come back this way, which would take several rounds for her to
Make
get
it.
over here dashing.
This is what happens.
Can
when
she
you
go
there.
over
Point
to
out, the
Kudo?
symbol would have gotten there sometime
And-
around when Kara got up into retreat. I would like to point that out, just in general. Because her movements would have been simultaneous. Just
I know it would have taken you a little bit longer just because of avoiding people coming into the center of the town.
And also put up an entire barricade circle in the middle of town, which I think are so.
I know, but I'm just saying it would have taken like a couple extra rounds.
That's all.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever you decide is fine with me. I just put it out there.
I'm just getting this done
Yeah.
because I wasn't expecting the. Anyway. All right, Dothra. What's Dothra doing?
Can she flank Kudo?
You get behind him.
She can. It's gonna be tight because you're gonna be right up again behind the
Palisade.
barricade there.
Does Raylog have much room? Like, is he?
He's pinned up against the.
So he's like this and he can't do anything?
Yeah. I mean, he's not holding him there. He shoved you against Raylog against the wall, and then went in to get ready to start
His
slashing
next
into
turn. So he's not. He didn't try to grapple you.
you. No.
So you're not pinned.
Shoved you.
No.
Oh, I probably should do bludgeoning damage for that.
He just shoved you. You know, like a playground bully.
Your negation takes care of it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm adding strength to it.
I can't
as
hold
well.
that in.
10 points of bludgeoning. He's quite strong.
Yeah, there is a big modifier for a 23. Tis true. Comrade.
But it is a Dothra's turn.
So Dothra will take some swings.
So I'm assuming these other Vigons are evil also? Very bad attitudes as in evil?
I mean, they follow Kudo for whatever reason, whether it's by
Okay.
She hit an
willingly
11.
or whether it's through fear or what, but
Well, it's pretty
She
well
hit
known.
a 16.
16 just hits.
That includes your flanking too. +2.
No, it didn't.
Well, you still hit with a 16. I don't know what's the other swing.
It's 2 for the bless.
Oh, it's
and then
3
there-
for the flanking, so it's 5.
Okay.
And there's no minus because he is the same size.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, so it would have been 3 higher, so it would have been
Yeah.
a 19.
But now you know what the DR is.
Yeah.
I've known it's been around 16. In his melee fighting. But you're right. No, it's solidified. I understand.
So she did. She did 17 points of slashing. So I guess in terms of space, like what's it like with Raylog and Dothra? Like how much space does Dothra have? I guess.
Her back's against the
Her
pedestal.
back's basically like that far away from the pointy ends of the barricade.
So when she swings, she
So-
literally has to turn her body like this to
Yeah,
swing up.
yeah. She's
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Then I guess can she move, take a step away,
Attack and step. Yep.
just to step to the side?
Through it or back where she was. She can go either way.
Well, she was here,
Correct.
and then she'd be like
Yeah.
here, which gives her more room behind
Well,
her.
she can do that on the other side too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
That's
know.
what I
which
mean. So
direction
that way,
it would go.
Raylaw could step this way towards us again, but keep him in the middle. I understand what you're trying to do too. So you both have good swing. I understand. But is that where you
That's
want
up
to
to
go?
you. Tell me.
Yeah, that's fine. Right
Okay.
there's fine.
I just
Okay.
didn't know if you want to be closer to the people over there or empty area back here. That's all. But you're fine. That's what you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Dothan going to say something?
No.
Okay. Quiet and
Okay.
deadly.
Okay. Festus.
It's free action.
Oh, she's gonna attempt to tumble
Okay,
Nope, she failed.
just because I am unaware, did we happen to see George the Horseman anywhere?
Since the conversation that he had with Kudo and him going into the crowd, he has not been visible.
He hasn't been
Okay,
visible.
just double checking.
Right.
Alright, what don't
Invisible.
happen
No, you
to
can't see it.
Archer?
At
Gonna
the
keep
same
going
time.
at the archer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
So 24.
Yep.
Actually, Scourge decided to be an immortal and, and come and help
He's
out.
secretly an immortal.
I'm undercover. I do weird things. Okay, it's alright.
How much?
30.
30 points.
He looks bloodied, right?
Yep.
I mean, I hope so.
That's why I asked.
He bloodied.
He's got one life point. He's fine.
Not quite.
Cacao!
You're right, Cora.
Yes, about me. Okay, I'm still going to go after
so
the guy
far
that I went
away.
after last time with the bow. No wait, I
He's
can't.
in
He's too
melee
close,
now.
so I will dual wield instead,
Okay.
and I'm still in the bless.
Yes,
Correct. Okay. All
I
right.
think.
Okay.
How far is the bless? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Now
Dothra
I
only
have
uses one weapon, right?
Yes.
dagger and
You
short
use.
Because she has a shield.
Oh,
You're
but
just
you use two
inside
weapons.
of that 30 feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dual wields medium grade.
I'm trying to figure out who to help bless her weapon. If I bless hers, she has one weapon, but you use two weapons. I'd only be able to bless
Well,
one.
I only have one extra swing.
I understand, but if you swing the one that's not blessed and hit,
Mhm.
but miss the one that is blessed, then
Yes, you get 3.
that's
So
missed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
But you'll get a +3, so I mean, to hit.
I mean, he already has
I'm
pluses
willing.
because of what's going on.
Yay.
So, I mean, it'd make it even easier for him to hit.
Well, and it would be full damage instead of
12.
half. That's my point.
okay,
Okay. True.
Does that hit?
it does.
Okay. All right.
But the thing is, when Nothra hits,
Mm-hmm.
she can do more damage just because of the weapon.
And it
So if I bless
8
hers,
misses.
yeah.
while he distracts, she can chop him down.
And I get a third hit, right?
And it'll
Yeah,
help
because
her
she
roll.
was-
2d10s versus
Okay, so I should do
3d6.
this.
Fucker.
Okay.
It's whatever.
But she's, no matter what she swings, it's going to be blessed. Where yours is 2
7.
either blessed
Yeah,
and
that's
1
nice.
not blessed.
Yeah.
Okay,
or
give me
vice
some
versa.
damage
I don't
for
know
the
which
one.
one.
One that did hit.
But you're trying to do right-handed twice.
11 points of damage.
Which is my side over here.
And
Because I can
Mr.
bless your
Oak
primary weapon.
is coming up on the guy that is right here.
Go get him!
impartial. Hey, and he's behind him, which is exactly where we want him to be, because he has things he would like to do with this person. Okay, I had a.
Very
and he's
friendly.
in,
What kind of thing?
I
He's
would
in
like
bless
to
range, isn't he?
fluff up against him.
Stan.
Just don't say huh.
He's in the bless range, isn't he?
No.
No.
No. Okay, alright.
No, you
And
far
Probably
is
just
just
go over to
barely.
that other
A
one.
9,
That's a miss.
an 8,
That's a miss.
I wish I could be everywhere, but I'm not
and
scared.
a 1.
That's a miss too. Okay.
His jaw dropped off.
Next up is
Okay.
Raylog. But
Something happened in that
before Raylog goes, he's gonna use a legendary action and do some attacks on you. Uh, 19 and 18 to hit.
Yeah, they hit.
Okay.
That definitely wasn't me.
17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Uh, 13 plus 13 plus 42 for all 3 hits.
55.
55 slashing total between 3 hits. As he just rakes across the front of you with 3 slashes with these bear claws that he now has. Sword having been dropped on the ground after his transformation. And then is Raylog's turn.
Where is his sword?
On the ground over here.
Oh, isn't that nice? No, it's for every
And it's
eye.
Raylog's turn then.
Okay.
You sure?
So, Raylog is going to come off the vines. He's going to use his battle cry. It's going to sound like the Draugr Lord from Skyrim,
Okay.
and he's going to try and push his uncle straight ahead and get it. Just
Now,
kind
the
of get away
battle
from them.
cry. What is that? A bonus action?
I
or-
thought so.
It's a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is
So-
that roll for that?
The battle cry.
Isn't it a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save with minus whatever his charisma bonus is against your save.
Charisma modifier. So my modifier is a 1.
So wherever your wisdom save minus a 1.
Okay.
He's a high level. I don't know how much. it's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be. If he rolls a 19-20, then you have a shot at it.
Oh, he's a Vigon, so he has a modifier
Against-
already on it
plus
against
2.
being fear.
Plus 2, yeah.
But it's a 40-foot radius
Yeah.
is impacted.
It does. Against
Yeah,
foe.
Kudo has no problem. And, like, he sees that, but it just
Yeah. Ah, the spirit's still
doesn't
in him, I
really
see. Yeah, yeah.
phase him.
Yeah.
Although you guys do see as
I mean, it wasn't
the,
for him.
as the battle
Yeah,
cry
yeah,
goes
he gets
off,
it, yeah.
and you do see a slight shimmer from the jewel in the armor that he's wearing, and a green shimmer kind of show up on the armor. It's a natural 1, natural 3,
He's not
Natural
shaking
8.
it in his hand that well at all.
natural 6.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
What about that guy up top?
Behind you.
That
I'm
was-
fine.
Oh, I have to do one more roll.
That's the 18 right there.
Natural 2.
Natural 2. Whatever. Okay.
All right.
It was a nice try, though.
He's like, wow, that sounds really cool.
But you don't know, there could be something in play too, other than just the fact of me rolling well. But
Okay.
Well, it sure doesn't help us when you roll 2s and 5s. So there you go.
So it's gonna be a strength check. Cause he's gonna push.
yeah, to push him back, yeah,
Yeah.
strength check.
I mean, he made it. It wasn't
Well, that's
outstanding.
good enough because he rolled a natural 20 on it. So.
All right.
Finally bit him.
Yeah, it was a great success.
So you're gonna push him
you
into
catch him.
those
You catch him off guard and
those
end up
wooden
getting a good footing
palisades.
and pushing him off. Where are you
because
pushing him?
Just as far as he'll go.
Okay.
straight into the
As far
woods.
as we can go. And then can he do a bear hug, or is that a separate action?
That's a
It's
separate,
separate
action.
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an attack.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Strength pushing him into there.
Can he bear hug and walk with him?
No.
You
Like
have
you can
weapons in
hug
both of your
him,
hands.
but you're not gonna have the effect of the
Yeah,
hug.
right, no.
You're just basically like pushing him in.
You're just doing
But
leverage.
that's it.
Can I
You're
just
not holding
restrain him?
Now with you're hanging
Not
onto your
that
weapon.
and push him.
Yeah.
It's either push him or restrain him.
Okay. I'll just push him.
Okay.
And then-
Go ahead and roll 2d10 for me.
Okay. So do you want a percentage value, or do
Nope.
you?
Just
Okay.
give me whatever you get.
Okay. It is 5 and an 8. 13.
Okay. You push him, and you push him right into the barricade, and you see one of the palisades just like come up through one of his out through the side and puncture straight through as you just shove him back in. And he, 13, and then
I don't know if I should give you boost or what.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 168 of 259.
I know. But it also gives you plus on all savings throws. +1.
okay. But he is now pinned up against that until he gets off of the barricade there.
Okay.
All right. After Raylog is Torvine. Unless
I don't
Raylog
know
has
what to
something
do.
else.
But by doing what I have to do, I have to step away from my guardian
My
who would
big
like to
boy.
swing at me. I wanted to bless your weapon. Or imbue it, I should
Actually,
say.
that should have done half damage because the palisade
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not.
It's not empowered.
Yeah.
But there is silver remnant in that wood. Like iron wood, this is silver wood. It's more natural than iron. Dawn,
You just have to put a wooden stake through the heart, and then they're gone, right?
Okay, I'm one step away from Dothra, aren't I? Is her corner touching the corner of mine?
Yes, technically. Yes.
Then that's what I'll do.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay right there, and I'll use my free action, and I'll yell to Dothra, lean your weapon to me.
She can do that. It's not her. Okay, so we'll do it.
It's a free action.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stand in my
Just
standard
like
action.
readying and
I will imbue it, and I'll say, "Do you want to hit or damage?" Just give me an answer.
Probably hit.
Okay. All right. Your weapon is now a +3 to hit and +1 to damage.
Okay.
It is imbued.
Now you don't do half damage. Yay!
Hooray! And I will do battle surge and get +2 more DR because I know something's gonna come my way. I'm trying to protect Dothra from getting attacked from the rear.
You said 1 damage or 2 damage?
1 damage. Because my +2 went to attack, so it's a +3 to attack.
During this time, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
don't
I will
want to interrupt you.
take 1 step this way to be directly behind her so she doesn't get flanked.
He's gonna get us.
That's fine. I already did my bonus, so I have a A big plus.
That's a 3 to hit.
So
So I'm
close.
pretty sure.
I was worried.
Pretty
He did a
sure.
20 on his last roll and failed his throw, but an attack like that would be definitely.
Yeah, that's not even on the battle.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll be there to protect her flank, pretty much.
Okay. During this whole entire time, orcs are like climbing the buildings over here, trying to like get to the elves along with other Vigons and whatnot. And there's a whole entire battle that is
Outside what we're doing.
ensuing and going on outside of what you guys are. People, Vigons fighting Vigons, and these elves fighting people. There's like lightning strikes coming down, all kinds of crazy stuff going on in this direction and over here.
Okay.
So it's not just what you guys are doing here. There's
Okay.
an all-out war on the outskirts right
So
now.
the whole audience is pretty much involved.
Yeah.
Even the
Okay.
women.
These are just the people that decided
The
to jump into where you guys are.
Well, part of
essentially
the
right
future
now.
voters that actually accept, wait, he is alive? We've been told he's been dead, or whatever. And so that kind of moved some of the Vigons back over to your side.
Could be. Anyway,
Maybe.
Torvine, it is Kudo's turn.
I'm done.
He is going to attempt to.
Oh, I did heal too.
Oh, you're not holding him. You just pushed him.
But the Palisades are holding.
Yes. So he is going to
Lift himself
reach up and grab that and pull himself off of it, and then.
Does he have to do a strength check? They're at an angle.
Yeah,
So-
I'll have
so
him
is
do a
it-
strength check.
Through him? Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's like
Is it-
through.
Yeah.
So, like, there's skin all the way around? Or it's like.
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So then, I guess by your gesture, I wasn't sure what you did. You, like,
Yeah.
did this?
Well, I was debating whether he was just
He's
gonna like
lifting his body
grab
as
it
he
and try to
pushes.
like
Yeah.
crush it and then try
Yeah.
to like break
Snap
it
it
off, or whether he was
Well,
gonna
that's
try
a
to
strength
pull.
check.
So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
debating on whether which way to go.
And that's good wood, so I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah, really good.
Yeah. It's not balsa
And
wood.
he's just gonna pull himself off. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, he failed.
And let's
So
see.
He failed, so he's still there, is what you mean?
No,
No, he
he rolled
passed.
low. He passed.
Okay, I guess.
I'm being sarcastic.
That wasn't an issue. Not with his strength, that wasn't.
It was a formality.
Yes,
It wasn't
pretty much.
Yeah. That stinks. All right. Quick heal. It's 2 points. So we're down to 18.
Dothra. He's gonna try to push Dothra.
He's one
Strength
of those
check.
people.
Okay.
Oh, what a jerk. They'll let anyone on the battlefield do this.
She rolled a 4.
Ooh, good girl. I rolled a 2,
So she got a major.
and he did an ultra flawless.
I did a 16.
Oh well, come on, that
Okay.
hurt. He should have had minuses anyways.
So she got.
So she stood her ground. Good girl.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Take that."
Oh, no, it wasn't flawless. Sorry.
Like that.
I was thinking of
It's
the
the altitude.
dexterity
Yeah.
because that's a different number.
It's like healing.
Okay. Well, after that, he is going to then move around so that he doesn't get pinned again. Dothra gets a opportunity attack if she wishes.
With her
to.
nice imbued.
So it's a +4 because, or it's a
Plus
a 3
3
plus the 2, so
Plus the
5.
2, so it's 5.
She hit a 13.
That's a miss.
16.
Okay.
Come on, girl. You can do
And then it's their turn.
better. Devin is so nice.
This one's gonna turn around and go for Oak. This one's gonna come up behind Raylog, and this one's gonna come up and go for
Yeah, I guess
Torvine.
my pointless sacrifice wasn't so
All right, Oak.
Yes. What do you want to do to me?
Oh, what kind of weapon does that guy
Natural
behind
20.
you have?
And an 18, which turns into a
Who?
20.
Yeah, his Oaks.
Who?
Oak.
This
He's
is against
attacking
Oak.
Okay.
Oak has a 19 DR.
Yes, he does.
So,
So, two
both
hits.
2 hits.
Yep.
But one is a natural 20.
But his armor gives him damage negation against what kind? Is this slash?
This is an axe.
Slash.
Yeah, I only get
2?
3.
Why, 3's pretty good.
That is pretty
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I get 1. I have 1 against slash. Your bear's pretty tricked out for a bear, I'm telling you.
7.
Of course, he's no person that's tricked out, but he is a tricked out bear.
34 points of slashing for
You
the
should
crit.
sit on a skateboard.
Minus 3.
33?
31.
And then
It's not my math.
25 for the second.
Minus 3.
22.
22. Okay.
So it's 53 the way you've been saying.
Okay, so
Sybil, at this point, you would have found
What's his name?
the guy that was beat up in the prison or in the barracks, along with 2 other Vigons that are in pretty bad shape. The one that was more recently beat up is in worse shape just because he hasn't really had time to heal. The other ones have like bruises and whatnot, but it just looks like they haven't been well fed. And
Neglected.
Yeah, they've been neglected, I guess you could say. But besides the 2 guards that were on the outside, I mean, there wasn't really anybody else in there. So,
Yeah, they killed everyone else. What are they gonna have in there?
I have some berries. We're buying.
berries.
And I'll do a quick healing on the one guy. Get out of here as well.
okay. Alright, so you give them some berries. I mean, there are some questions that are kind of thrown around of like, who are you? Why are you here? But you're showing that you want to help, so they're not too concerned about it. They take the berries, eat them, and you heal the one up a little bit, and they follow you out of the building. Where are you taking them?
It's a barracks. There's like weapons and stuff in here, yeah?
Yeah,
Want to arm themselves.
Okay.
yeah. There's all.
There's a war outside, so if I grab one of these and good luck.
And slap a helmet on.
All right.
Good luck.
They're not really in any shape to fight at this point.
No, it was more like a self-defense kind of a thing. Like, if you need it, you should take it with you in case you need it.
There's
Okay.
mental support, so they don't feel
All right.
helpless.
So they gear up a little
It's
bit.
not like a rally. It's not like that. This is a self-defense measure.
Okay. So
This
upon
is stability.
gearing them up, are you planning on leading?
Outside, what is around me? What's going on?
There isn't a whole lot. You just hear a lot of commotion going on in the center. As you're coming outside,
There was like a whole war going on.
yeah, at this point, as you guys are getting ready to exit the building, there's a little bit of shaking that you feel in the ground, and then you just hear like an all-out war ensuing on towards the center of the village.
Gotcha. And that's when Festus is like, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, Festus will tell you all about it.
Alright, then that way I guess that's all I know about.
Are you just leaving them, or
Oh, I'm going that way. I'll tell them
She let them
to
know.
go this way, go the other way.
Yeah,
Okay.
She told them to
so
leave.
you're gonna head towards the fight. I'm gonna say it's gonna be another 2 rounds before you get here, just with the time that has transpired.
That's fine.
All right.
You be dashing.
Yes.
You be dashing.
Dothra, we're at the top of the order with Festus on deck. Okay.
I'm fine. Go get the big guy.
Yeah, she's gonna walk over to Kudos.
Casually stroll on over.
Yep.
Doody 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 doo.
You took my
No,
dad,
the other one. The other one.
and you're trying to take
He's
my
over there.
brother.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
She's going after the big guy.
I'm sorry.
Because she's empowered.
Man, there's 2 Kudos in this village?
No, she has a morality.
Kudos to you.
She has a morality bonus.
No, she
Yeah,
doesn't.
she has a +1.
She has a +1.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Everything helps.
Yeah. Plus +1 to hit and +1 to damage. Sometimes it's just by a shoestring if you miss your hit.
Okay. So she will attack.
So,
So
she's
it's-
plus 6. So
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
forgot about this
that
guy.
makes it a 21.
he did too.
He would have been moved this way, all along the wall.
I got the high ground. Is he getting shot at by arrows?
See, the lowest
No,
was
the archer elves are over here.
the lowest was a 19.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so the first one is.
Because that's plus 2 to damage because of empowerment.
Yep.
Hang on a
So
second. I'm just
20,
getting on the wall.
24?
24? And this is slashing.
Yes. Yeah, it's 13.
That was.
13 plus 11, 24.
4.
Oh, 13 and 11, 24. Yep. That's one hit.
That's one hit, yep.
Yeah.
And then 6 plus 11, so 17.
17.
That's also slashing.
It's all in power. So I was telling the other party members, even if you just get one empowerment on your item, it makes a world of difference in different types of combat. Especially in this situation. I mean, half damage? That stinks. Of course, if you have a silver nature of a weapon, then you don't have to go that route. But it's specific. Unless you have a letter opener with it, you can use that.
Yep.
And then it's just your strength bonus and whatever that little dagger thing will do. It's something. Is he doing common core over there?
No, I'm trying to do math here and it's not working very well.
Just
I'm trying to do it all in my head and it
Yeah.
wasn't working.
Put it to 0,
Okay.
we'll call it a day.
Festus with Kara on deck.
Come on, Birdie.
Tweet.
Take out that orc.
Alright, we're gonna try and take out the archer.
Okay.
6.
Can my bless reach her?
14.
Festus?
Just in here.
You're having a laugh.
It's like a sun flare. It went
Yeah.
over there.
Is a 14 hit?
14 for the orc. Does hit.
Ooh. Good job, Orky.
Ah, sweet.
They are armored orcs, but they are still,
Average armor.
yeah, it's just mismatched.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Well, they're not heroes.
No.
So 22.
22 points.
Ah, off the roof. How do you want to do this?
Not quite, but he is very close. Another hit like that,
Do
and
that
he's
and
gone.
push him.
Another hit like that, and he's gone.
He had like 110
Oh,
points.
too many ones. Yes.
So he's gonna have more respect for foul.
That it for Festus?
Yeah, he only has one attack. Dive bomb.
Okay, Kara and Oak with Raylog on deck.
Okay. Alright, so I'm still dual wielding. I'm still picking on the guy who's right there with his wonderful little number 1 hula hoop.
Oh, it's a precarious situation.
Yeah, if you get to going fast enough, it's like a spinning blade.
Okay.
Like Grievous.
I really want him to die because I would like to be able to turn around
Then
and
do
get the
will
guy
you,
on
uh,
top.
I'd really like you to die. Just give
Says
up.
the one that's just been
Die.
plinking at him. I want him to die.
I have not been blinking.
I
Yes, you
I
have.
can do
He's a
that for you.
Vigon. He's a
I've been
meat shield.
swinging and swinging.
He has a lot of
and
life.
swinging.
He has a lot of life.
He's more like massage therapy.
I've had like 3 natural 20s and I haven't destroyed this guy. What do you mean? I mean, granted, this guy's bigger, but
And he was getting damaged and he was beaten even then
He's a
too.
big guy.
Ah!
yeah.
Mm. because of him.
And then he changed form.
You're not even telling me numbers.
Okay, this one counts.
Just
I
take
still
it.
get the bless. I almost said the bounce.
She's your wife.
Yeah,
I still get the bless.
she gets the bonus no matter what. So,
Okay then. 19 plus 2 is the 20, 21, which is the 23.
Yeah.
That one better hit because it's the only one that was more than
good.
5.
That was good. All right, hey,
Give
hurrah.
me some damage.
I would love to.
5d12.
Alrighty. Oh my goodness.
Good thing these guys are just regular fighters. They don't have any damage negation.
I know where you sleep.
No kidding.
Okay. 7 points of damage.
We'll change the name of the game to Death Wish for him.
Yes, might as well. Okay. And Mr. Oak. He's
A few
still
more
doing
hits
your-
like that, maybe like 3 or 4 more hits like that, he might get to bloody.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the only one
Oak.
doing anything, okay? Oak is still going for the guy with the axe. Right here.
My ox.
Okay? So,
My axe.
he's still going.
Does he want to flank him?
He can't.
Oh, there's a bad guy in between the bad guy?
Yes. I have my own problems. He has his.
No one's arguing about that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Ha! Okay.
It's always the third one. So he got the bite.
The bite.
Yeah.
19.
Ooh,
19 points.
He wanted to distract
Piercing
him.
damage.
No, that was 19 damage on the bite?
No, that was 19
That's
on
what I
my
figured.
roll.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah, I
give me
was
some
freaking
damage.
out on that.
Sorry, I was
mean, if
like,
you would've
wow!
said 19,
That's
I
quite
would
the bite!
He's got an overbite.
He wasn't missing any teeth, okay? He was not missing any
Yeah, I'd
teeth.
be a bad bear.
Alrighty. So,
Bad
But-
bear, what you
What you
gonna
gonna
do
do?
when
Yeah.
he comes for you?
oh, goodness.
When he slaps you, the calls come through.
5 points of damage.
5.
Yes.
It comes and goes.
Well, you know, I only said what roll I got each time because each time I rolled for me, it was like a 2, a 1.
Yeah.
And then when I
that's
rolled for
numbers.
him, you know,
Okay.
the first 2 rolls were a 2, a 1, and the
Uh,
last one was the same.
Raylog, but before Raylog goes, he's gonna
This
use
is legendary auction.
It was literally a 21-19.
Give him his legendary auctions.
Let's go for
Maybe they have Elven Climb.
They probably do.
let's go for 2 on. Let's go for Raylog here.
At least you have slash together. Damage negation. So you're at 7 for damage negation on slash?
No,
18, 19.
6. What are you naturally at? You're at
2.
4.
2 plus 4. You gave me 4.
I thought your negation was
18, 19,
Okay.
and 20.
And they all hit.
Yeah, I didn't help his DR. That doesn't sound right to me. On the
I thought
barbarian
there was
sword.
supposed to be a DR bonus to Elephant Hide. Or did we get rid of that?
We got rid of that. You
Yeah.
did negations. Like you said, meat shield instead of don't get hit. So I gave them
42
Raven
plus 12. So
Blame it on the
54
I'll do it.
total amongst the 3 hits.
You're level 7, my friend. So damage negation on bludgeoning is 4. Damage negation on slashing is 4.
Okay. Where is that?
It's right here on the chart, right next to experience, right here.
Oh.
And on your battle chart, it
Yeah.
should be
4 for
Yeah.
bludgeoning,
I mean,
right.
4 for slashing.
Oh yeah, mine's not subdivided either, so I have the S, P, and B, but I don't have
Because
any.
you're level
grades.
7, so you surpassed.
Alright, then
You know
it is
the next one
Raylog's
is-
turn.
Right, right.
Yeah, I guess
Sure.
maybe down here, maybe I saw like what it started at or something. I didn't look at the chart.
It said you started to get damage negation at level 0 with 2 bludgeoning. That was the wording, but then continued the progression on the chart. And that's where the chart takes over. So you get 4 for slash, and then I gave you 4. And then fierce gives you 2.
No, it's elemental and piercing.
No, it's bludgeoning, it's slashing, It's all of the damage.
That's not what the paper said.
What is it? What's up?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, piercing you get up to 4. Correct.
Yeah, the piercing
Yeah,
is whatever
you're right.
your
You're right. So you go by
highest
2 no matter
damage
how-
negation
Yeah. Yes.
thing is.
You're right. So you should be at 4 slashing negation right now. Did I say 4? I said that, didn't I? It should be 7. I apologize. No, it's 8. Wow. Because I gave you
4 on my own.
and then 4 I gave you. So that makes it 8.
This
Elephant hide gives you 4 negation on slashing,
Okay.
and you already had 4, so it's 8 off slashing and everything. Yeah, I misspoke there, but it is 8 total right now that you have for negation on slash. Sounds like 2. No, it's better than that.
Raylog.
Okay.
So you've been a little shortchanged throughout the battle. You'll catch up.
That's the first time you've used that too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I
Yep.
mean, the whole time.
Well, he has been using his negation chart as he got higher in level. He stayed down at the lower
Yeah.
level. Yeah, but that's alright.
I
he's
think for
alive.
some reason I thought, like, I think
But you have the chart.
I.
it's okay.
Think- I
It's
don't
okay.
know, I'll
Let's
look
just
at
keep.
it.
Let's
Yeah.
just keep moving.
So we have. So I have 2 from Bless and 2 from Fears. And is there something else to hit?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I had a 13.
Because Dawson
This
had a plus
that
3,
is
you
a
did.
14. Alright, there's. So I hit a 22. So 21 bludgeoning. And he will be tumbling.
Is that one hit?
Yeah, I only have 1 hit.
All right.
The dice aren't always kind. It's true.
Okay.
Me.
Torgon. Yep.
I'll do invoke fear on 3 targets.
Okay.
The guy on the wall, the guy in front of me, and the guy on the backside of Raylock.
Okay.
They have a -6 to the wisdom check.
Two pass, one fails. But as you do that, there is a Dothra and Raylog. You see a flash of green come off of
The armor.
Kudo's armor, but you don't know what it's reacting to. But this one failed. These 2 saved. So I forget he.
Goes the opposite direction I am.
But it's his next turn, correct?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's his turn.
All right.
That was my standard. I will turn and look at Raylog, and I'll do another heal on him.
Okay. Quick heal.
Yep.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'll have Kudo go.
Which is 23 points of life.
Okay.
yes.
Is that like Plemento?
No.
Okay.
Uno momento.
Anyway, where were we? Video just went out, but we got it back.
I was asking you a question.
What was it?
Did you want me, since my slashing negation was lower this whole time, do you want me to do anything as a result of that? Like,
I don't know what the totals are gonna be, so there's nothing. I don't know what to.
Don't
do
know how many hits you've
retroactively.
had.
It would be
compared-
like +2 for every single attack. Kind of like, just treat it like
In
before
the
you
overall, I
change.
don't think it's gonna make a huge difference.
Okay, that's
Okay.
why I'm asking. Just like, you want something done with that or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I was Kudo going up or swinging against Dothra. That's what it was.
Okay.
Does your con regenerate?
One in a round. One
That's
in
pretty good. Yeah, that's right.
22, 19, and 21.
Wow.
Hit.
All hits.
Hit.
Yeah, that I think
Well, you did tumbling.
the 19 doesn't hit.
Right.
Okay,
Correct. Man, he must have rolled really high.
I did. Yeah. He also has a really good battle chart too.
Well, yeah, but it does help to roll high.
5,
And the fact that there are 2 whole bodies.
20 or 33 points of slashing total.
Ooh, it's a good thing you have 8 off it.
This is someone else.
Oh, this is Dolphin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
And then it is their turn. The other people's turn. Raylog, this is against you.
And you said it was 31?
33.
33?
Yes.
But she does have armor. So.
Raylog, this is against you. That's a 21. And the other one is a miss.
Does your armor have any slash negation? 1?
No.
Oh, really?
It's leather.
Just light
14
armor.
points of slashing.
14.
Just light armor.
This guy is running away.
I get his free swing.
This guy, yep.
It's doing stuff again. It keeps spazzing out whenever you lean over the table.
That's
I
a
don't know if the
16.
cord's getting pinched or something, but it kept giving a little flash at the bottom. I don't know if it's wiggling around or what.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. This one jumps down. I'm gonna make a dex check. It's an natural 2. And then he's gonna come up to Torvine. Take 2 swings. It's a 20 to hit, and the other one's gonna miss because you're high DR.
Yeah, they both missed.
Okay. Kara.
What about me?
Being incognito.
20 to hit.
Me?
Does that hit you?
Yeah, that
Yes.
would hit.
Okay.
Strength damage is alright. So 1d4.
11 points of slashing.
Okay.
Roll the 4.
And this is against Oak. It's cocked. It's a 16 and a 19.
To hit,
Yes.
the 19 barely hits. The 16
Yes.
does not.
26 points of slashing.
With 3 for negation.
And that is their turn. Doffer is up.
Okay. She is going to attack again.
That's what I was talking about.
That's okay. If it cuts in and out, I'm not like that. I'm not too worried.
I was just like, oh no, if it's cutting in and out like that, it might.
So that's a natural 18, so I'm sure that hits. And that does not hit. Okay, so 1 hit.
This is against Kudo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So 23.
23 points.
Yep, 23 points of slashing. And she will attempt to tumble, and she is tumbling with a natural 1.
Okay. After Dolphra is Festus, with Kara and Oak on deck.
The guy fleeing takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage. I punched him.
Okay.
I haven't really used them that much thus far. What are you going to be, generally speaking, where Nestus is?
He's yeah. Go ahead, Marie, and show.
At the base of where the camera is standing.
Oh, that's way far away.
Yes, that's why we were like,
How hurt?
He's almost dead.
He's almost dead.
You say that orc is.
He's got 10 points left.
How hurt?
He's beyond bloodied.
He's beyond bloody.
He's close to dead.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and
We'll hit him again.
to take the whole action. I know a 14 bit, but this is 13.
13. Colton does a 13 hit.
The orc, yes, just hits.
Hey, okay, good. Okay, I do damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another 22.
Okay,
22
he's gone.
points. Yay, he gone.
Yay, the first kill of the day.
Alright, he can fly 60 feet, so he's gonna beeline it. I don't know how far that's gonna get me. I cannot
Which direction?
He probably does 30 now because he used it to
One.
attack him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The random dude who's doing what?
The random guy who's attacking Rayla, but is not Kudo.
Okay.
Flanking him. Yeah.
Because he
Guy
may
with the
probably-
axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Alright.
don't know how close we can get, but that's our
No,
next
you can't.
goal.
Okay.
That's as close as
That's
All right, Kara and Oak with Raylog on deck.
Okay. I want this guy to die. Okay.
Funny, that's what he says about you guys.
Well, good. First roll. Okay. I'm still blessed, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Yep.
And stressed.
Hashtag
Okay.
blessed.
19 plus 2 is
Haven't gone
21,
that
which is
far. Almost.
23.
Yes.
Short sword. 16. Does it hit?
Yes. Took me a bit to recognize what you're asking me.
19.
That hits.
Well, you're coming
Okay,
off
good.
from a technical
So
issue.
3
there.
of them
Yeah.
hit.
I know.
Alright.
I get that way when
So-
Raymond talks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Okay.
technical issue. I mean, he's right half the time, so I
That's
can't complain about it.
10 points of damage for dagger 1. And I gotta do them again. Right. Okay.
You see, that's what I
9 points for the
wondering if
second
was. He was going to
dagger.
start up today. Those
And
would
the
be
short
ones.
sword,
I was looking at a level
is
7 barbarian.
14 points. Finally,
So I just didn't know when he was going to give you those
Yes, it
bonuses.
is.
3 good rolls
it's-
in a row.
Yeah, it's against natural elements. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, that kind of elemental.
Yeah,
Not
correct.
okay.
No.
That was my standard action, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Alright. Okie dokie boy is going to keep slapping the other guy around
Oh,
because
that's a little fun.
Well, that Vigon's bloodied.
that's how we
Yeah.
do it when we dance.
This is how we do
Yes,
it.
exactly. Alright. A 9.
Everyone's got a moment.
Does
like
a
that.
9 hit?
Do.
No.
Ooh, does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Yes, you better. Okay. And
Or else.
and 18.
18 hits.
Okay, so the 15 and the 18. Alright, so a paw and a bite. So a 6. That's 10 points and 9 points. So 19 points of damage from Oak
Slashing.
to our friend with the ox. Because Stan wanted me to do that, I know.
Peer pressure is real.
Hey.
Get a whole round?
Raylog, before you go,
Before you go.
We're going to say goodbye.
25 to hit.
Nice knowing you.
And the other two do not. 14?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. 2 hits, huh?
I'm gonna try to get him off you now.
38 points. Okay. Slashing. Now it is Raylog's turn.
Yeah, you don't get flanked.
Low
either.
half. He's bloody.
Yeah, that's why I wish Dawson was able to get around him so that way he'd still be behind him.
Kudo's getting close to bloody.
We're impressed.
So you said it's Raylog's turn?
Yep.
Okay. So I have 2. So he hit a 16.
That hits.
And there's a natural 19. And then a 1. So that doesn't. Okay. So 20 points for the first hit. And then 16 points for the next. And Raylog will be tumbling.
He's bloody now.
You're not blooded yet, right?
No, I am. I just became bloody.
Okay. Torvine.
Okay, I'm going to do fear again on those two guys.
Okay.
So they get a -6 to the wisdom saves. To
Okay.
their target number.
Yep. That's a fail. And that is a natural 3.
I
This
started
one?
with the other one. It's up to you. I mean, yeah, which one fails? I know. Oh,
I was just going from left to right.
I know. I was trying to get the guy.
And
off
once
the
again, Dothra and Raylog see the Kudo's armor
back. Flash.
pulse green again.
Alright. Okay, that was my standard action. Raylog, man, you keep getting hit. I'm gonna send heal over to you again.
Okay.
That's 6 and 18, which is 24.
This is Raylog.
So this
Or
is one more
Dothra.
points now. Man, I'm getting low on points now.
That's a 15 and even lower to hit.
Trying to do support.
Oh. 3 swings at Dothra and just bam, 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 right against the shield. He just keeps putting the shield up and the claws just.
You go, girl.
They go. This is against Raylog. Natural 20.
I'm glad I healed you a little. He was supposed to run.
And I rolled a 1 for damage. 16 or no, 12 points. 12 points of slashing.
It definitely could have been worse.
Yes, I rolled a 1
Because now it's 8
on a
of it.
D12.
Yeah, that's highs or lows when it comes to those things.
Yeah.
Feast or famine.
So it could have been really bad
Yeah, it could
for
have
that
been.
one hit.
Yeah.
All right, Kara.
So what? Those are 4 points.
No. Now I'm rolling 2s and 3s, so those miss.
Yay! It's
And
about
Oak,
time.
He's doing his
Somebody
saving
Oak
throws
gets a
on
natural
all ones now.
A natural 20
Oak's going down.
and a 19 to hit.
else. Barely.
Right on the button.
Okay.
Barely. That was so.
Yeah.
I mean, Oak's not going to think that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do revive.
30 points for the natural 20.
He doesn't know how unbearable you are.
0.
Okay.
That zeroes it out.
All right. Well, he sees the bear go down, and then
Why waste a
he's
swing?
he's gonna rotate
Yeah,
around.
You're 19, so don't worry.
and try to make his way over to help Kudo,
He's
but
gonna
he
take
can't.
the bird.
Okay.
But he can't get around right now. So, but that is all of their turns. Okay, Dothra with Festus on deck, and these guys are farther off the map.
Do I need to roll initiative for Sybil, or can I share Festus initiative?
You can share his initiative. That's fine.
Did he get a 1?
'Cause I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
this
so
is
he's right behind
special.
Dothra. All right, so Sybil comes into the fray on the outskirts.
Do your Sybil battle cry.
So Dothra hit a 14, and then she had a natural 17, which bunch of modifiers, so she got hit.
Well, royalty does that from time to time.
Yes, I mean, how dare you start without me?
There you go. That's the silhouette now. Chastise us in the middle of a bow.
She did 24 points of damage. And then she will attempt to
Is
tumble.
that 2 hits or 1?
That was 1. She only hit 1.
24 points?
Yeah. Unless a 14 hit.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
16.
And then she is tumbling.
Okay. Why am I struggling with math so bad?
What is it? You want to use your calculator?
Nope. I got it now. I just brain fart there for. Okay, Festus and Sybil.
You're getting bonus points for that.
Alright, Sybil is running in. Where am I?
Yep.
You'll have to dash to get into the fray.
I'm not going to dash. I'm going to simply run.
Okay.
30 feet. Bonus action, less stones.
Okay.
And I get 12 of them because I rolled max. That would be
Cool.
as I'm running up.
She
And
throws.
This is going to dive bomb it to behind Raylog.
Yep. What? Well, I don't know about him.
So I get 3 stones.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
So, let's see.
12? That would be 60 feet, correct?
12 times 5, yeah.
So,
Okay. Doesn't quite make it.
15.
For who are you attacking with the stones?
I don't know.
How about the closest one to her?
Yeah, close.
Okay, that's fine.
The guy was behind
yeah.
the uncle.
What's that?
Yeah, whoever the closest is.
Okay, yeah, that would hit.
The closest I got was a 15. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, they're 15 more.
15 misses?
No, it would hit.
Okay, it hits.
Distance, I tell you, it's hard to communicate sometimes.
I'm sorry, it's hard to understand. So, all 3 of them are gonna hit. So that's 12, 16 for the first, bludgeoning.
Okay.
Gotta love blessed things with bonuses.
Another 16 bludgeoning, and then a 17 bludgeoning.
Wow, that's like 50 some
And that's
points.
all 3 of those attacks.
Or 49,
Then I can
something
do
like
my turns. That puts me
Okay.
down to 9.
Festus didn't quite make it to his target.
Yeah, Festus came up short.
His attack on that.
No,
Fest-
he came up to
Festus
short.
came up short.
Oh, he came up short.
Yes.
Yeah, because he
Is
went
there
12
a
spaces.
dude in between there?
That's the one you hit the stone.
It's the one that you threw stones at. He could attack that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll just hit him since we know we won't make it.
He's a snack.
So as he
before-
comes in, he'll
Yep.
drop the rest of the stones and then go and attack.
Airdrop.
They did that against my shadows. They dropped blessed stones on my shadows. There's a whole bunch of stones on them. Oh, it's terrible. They were killing 10 shadows in one drop. Ugh.
Wow.
All right. Next turn.
Is that better than meteors?
Yeah.
What's that, Kim?
They take full damage.
First is
Blessed,
gonna
so
have
half.
one, so just
How
move on.
Okay.
far of a drop?
Kara and Oak,
It was 10 feet above them.
but Kara is not here right now.
They were just high enough.
So we will move on to
Using
Raylog.
Flying boots. And they drop.
Alright.
Yeah, people get creative. You gotta let them do some things now.
Raylaw.
We're gonna have to pick this up next.
Yeah, I see that. It's gonna be pitching time.
Raylaw hitting 11. same thing again. So 2 hits.
Okay.
So he did 19 on the first swing. And 19 again on the next one. So 38.
These aren't powered weapons, though, are they?
Nope. Correct. Sadly. I only did one person that
It's
way.
bludgeoning.
Okay. It's almost down to 100 life points.
Oh, I'd really like to smack that guy.
All right.
It's me.
Torbine, yeah.
I'm gonna go behind the flanking Vigon in the back here. Yep, and I gotta flank him. I'll use my spiritual staff with a bonus action, and then I'll attack him.
Okay.
So I get a +5 on the attack. Okay. They're both hits.
Okay.
Okay, buddy, how's this feel? First hit is 17 points, bludgeoning. And the next one is 16 points, bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I'll yell at the guy. I say, "Hey, big guy, if you ignore me, I'm going to chop you down."
Okay. Before Kara goes, since we skipped her to keep moving things along, Kudo's going to use legendary action to go in on Dothra.
Trying to get this guy for back.
Trying.
That's a 13 to hit, but that's way low.
Oh, did it Raylock?
That's a 19 to hit.
Nope.
All right. All right.
Because you passed.
Kara,
Yes.
Well,
His eye.
It was-
Again.
it
we're
was
gonna
2 over
finish
normal.
this round
Mhm.
here, and then we'll pick up from there
Yeah.
next time.
Okay. 21.
Hits.
Kevin didn't do all that monologuing.
12.
We might have had time.
oh wow.
12.
12 hits. Yeah.
Okay. And one that does not hit.
Okay. Give me some damage.
Okay. Alrighty. I've got. Ooh, why do I keep grabbing him? That's for my bear. A 4.
Dagger, sword.
That's a 10 and a. $11. 10 and an 11.
Definitely looking hurt. All right. And then after that, it is Kudo's turn.
So where's the sword? Right about there?
It's kind of in between these three. Because they've just been going back and
Yeah,
forth
seesaw,
like right
okay.
here.
Yeah, we take enchanted damage every time we step on it.
This is against
It used to be in
Raylog.
the day.
Now I'm rolling really low for some reason. There's a high
Welcome to
number.
my world.
Yeah, that's in the 20s.
Yeah, Raylog.
Okay.
He is 13.
19 points.
Alright.
Slashing.
Slashing.
So 11 with your damage negation.
Sounds so much better.
And then the enemies.
You black the.
This one's gonna turn
Back to
around
bloody?
and go to Sybil. Sybil, this is against you.
The rock thrower.
Now I'm rolling high for some reason. But that's okay because Sybil
Fresh
hasn't.
meat.
Yeah. 19 and 20 to hit.
They don't hit if he's evil.
Yeah, evil. They have a -1.
Technically, he's not evil. He's neutral, but
If
yeah.
he is evil, my DO is a 21. If he is not, it is a 20.
Well, that's fine. La la la.
Thank you for
Kara.
around here, so.
Actually, I'm doing damage on you.
I'll stay to get beat up.
16 and 17 to hit.
They both hit.
Your DR is a 15,
No, it's 14.
14.
28 points of slashing.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll percentage to see if he focuses on Torvine or Raylog.
I hit him.
Torvine.
Good, because I hit him. I don't like to be attacked, but I'm trying to save our hero.
Okay,
Wrong outer. 21 to hit.
It's miss.
All right. This is where we're going to pick it up next time. We'll take a picture here, and we'll pick it up from here at the tail end of the fight here and find out what happens, who survives, and all of that. All right.